Like when we were growing up, what our parents were doing, what our grandparents were doing, what we're doing, what our kids are doing, what our grandkids gonna be doing. Like, how does it change? Where does it go? What differences has there been that have been super significant versus some shit that's just still the same boring fucking shit going on? You know what I'm talking about? All that. We're gonna touch all that. You know what I mean? But to start it off, we just gonna fuck around, get to chatting with y'all, man. Let a couple people get in here, let everybody know what we doing and how we is and who we about. So I am yours truly. We gonna go by Mac Double tonight. You know what I mean? You got your boy Mikey D and your boy Magnum down here at the bottom of the screen. We on the new layout, bro. We doing a totem pole get down. You know what I mean? But me myself, I was born in middle 1980. You know what I'm talking about? 85 boy. And then Mikey, you were what? 82, 83,
Yep.
82. And then Mag, you was what? 80, 89. He
89.
just made the cut. Just made the cut.
You know, the 80s were a very interesting time. They really were. You know, we still had an innocence about the youth and about the country. Technology was still fairly new, you know, not so widespread. It was a great time to be alive. It honestly was, you know.
Yeah, dude. So you remember more of the 80s than I do because you got, an extra couple years in there before I came through. But I think I remember most of the 90s over remembering the 80s. But the shit from the 80s, because I could tell you when we were kids, bro, it wasn't like it is now. Like my son, I have shit from like not even barely before my son was born, and my son's like, "Oh, that shit's dingy, bro."
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, bro. Like when I was growing up, like my grandma had a phone, you had to spin the dial on still,
Right?
bro.
Rotary
You
phone.
know what I'm saying? So it's like people held on to things with a certain value. Like they cared about what they had
Right?
back then. As opposed to nowadays, people just don't give a fuck, bro. They're just on to the next best thing. You know what I mean? Like as soon as it's ready type shit.
Real quick. And like it's like things became more disposable over time. Things
Yeah,
weren't to
perfect
last
word
with,
for it.
you know. And what's sad is the society we have today with the younger generations. They treat people like they treat the objects, like they're disposable, man. Like the next one will come along.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, dude. I feel it.
Yeah.
I,
Ideas are the same as objects in this new culture.
yeah.
Yeah. I know I remember we would play with just there would always be a new toy coming out, but now it's like every day, every 10 seconds you have a new toy or idea. They even have names for ideas, memes, which is nuts. We're on such a fast train.
Right. And it's all happened so fast. You know, like everything technological
Mikey's
that
muted.
happened so abruptly and so fast that a lot of us
Yeah.
weren't ready for it. The infancy stage of it was very short lived. Just like watching your kids grow, it happened really fast. You didn't even realize how fast it happened. I mean, it ended up being to where there are still parts of a whole generation that are so like technologically retarded because it never caught on for them. They were just not into the whole thing. You know, like me. I
Hmm.
I'm not real good with technology, you know. But
Yeah.
this new generation, it's like they're born knowing. Like my kids, it's like they know how to operate these things better than I do.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened for me. Like and as we got older, I didn't know what we were doing, but I had to go back and learn technology and kind of put myself in a younger state of mind, I guess, so I could figure out how to stay
Okay,
up with the youngsters. I guess stay on track with them.
right? Like I can remember when I was a kid, when I was real young. You know, I remember having an old black and white television. You know, I remember having an old record player that I listened to. You know, I remember cassettes becoming really big, and then I can remember the rise of the CD and the laser discs.
Oh, dude, Laserdisc. When they went from vinyls to CDs, it was amazing, dude. It was crazy because I still love vinyls over CDs, of course. And then also same thing with VHS and DVDs. I don't
Before
know.
before we had DVDs, they came out with what was called the laser disc, and it was about the size of an LP record album. You know,
Yeah, yeah, totally.
and then not long after they came out with the laser disc, they ended up coming out with CDs. You know,
Right.
So the CD collections, I kind of wanted to touch on some of that. So back in the day, being able to burn your own like mix for your
um,
partner or for a chick or for whatever that situation, bro, they don't have that no more.
kids will
You're
never
like,
know.
oh, I can send you a little playlist. Let me hit you
Have
with a little. You know what I mean? Like, what do you even do for that kind of game nowadays?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how do you even use that as like a way? Like, that was game back in the day, bro. Like,
fucking
what do you
folders.
even do? You're just like, hey, girl, listen to this song. Like, how do you even fucking do something like that no more? Like, you used to be able to be like, slide it in there with a little flour or something, little mix. Listen to this mix, girl. Shit, holla at me. Can't
Yeah,
do that no more. That shit gone out the window, you know?
oh, bro, and
Yeah.
this
You're not
generation will
doing
just.
that anymore.
It's like the shit that we used to do when we try to tell our kids about it. They look at us funny, like, "Why the fuck did you do that? That sounds lame as fuck." But bro, that wasn't lame back then, man. Right, bro. If you didn't have a CD collection, bro, motherfuckers look at you weird, like, right? You don't listen to music, you know.
Bro, it's
So
so sad I don't have my CDs no more.
me
Yeah,
too,
that
bro.
hurts me.
Me too. I miss having my CDs. Hell, I miss my fucking album collection.
Bro, I wish I had grandma's album collection, bro. More than anything else that she had, bro. Like, I wish I had my hands on them albums, bro.
I, I wanted to have her album and her Betty Boop collection.
What's up, JoJo? Yeah, so hey, I got one of grandma's Betty Boop pictures and it used to sit up above my bathroom. It's the one I have two of them actually. I have the Harley Davidson one where it's her on the motorcycle, and then I
Yeah.
have the one where it's her in the bathtub with the rubber ducky. And I used to put that one in my bathroom as like a little, nod to fucking that shit was cool, bro.
Man.
So what about all the toys from back
Bro,
then?
so the McDonald's toys, like I'm watching a video with Mag earlier about the Inspector Gadget toy from McDonald's that you
Oh,
literally had to get every piece and put them together and it made like the big like figure. Bro, that was so gas. And like, can you remember the TVs? So I want to get on TVs too, like just the change in TVs. I remember sitting in your living room and there being like, you remember watching I Got the Hookup with Master P?
Mm,
And they walk into the dude, the old dude that fixes the TVs, but he's really running like a brothel in the back of his shit.
yeah.
Your house looked like that, dog. Like you walk in, bro, and like there was so many TVs in the living room. You looked like you were in like a sports fucking like or a security office or something. Bro, there was just
You
big ass TVs
understand why
everywhere.
my
And
dad
only
has
one
so
worked, and it
many
was like the
televisions.
one that was in the middle all the time. And like when it would go out, they would like shift it down to the bottom of the pile, and the new one would go on top of the pile. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's why you can't even say I'm lying either. That shit was real deal.
he's a TV man, the junk
Dude,
man.
I'm telling his dad had
Remember
so many
the big ass
TVs,
old
bro.
one we
And TV guides, bro. Your whole ass coffee table was just like a fucking a pyramid of TV
my
guides,
mom
bro.
collected those things.
Huh?
My mom collected those TV
I hope
guides.
she still got a box full of them because she could get money for that, bro.
She ain't got nothing no more, bro. When they left to Arizona, that most everything, including a lot of my childhood, got left there.
I feel you, bro. I know how that one go.
I think that happens to a lot of
And I
us.
think that's why, looking back, like I'm so glad that you can actually hop on YouTube and catch a nostalgia video. Like they got the video, it got the old school like Zelda music in the background, and it's just busting down like all the shit we used to do. My favorite ones to look at are like the ones that show all the old school toys that we used to fuck with, or like the foods. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the
Yeah.
foods back in the day, I mean, I get it. There's a big ban on a lot of different shit that ain't that good for you and woo woo. But it's like none of it was bioengineered. You know what I mean? None of it was cardboard and shit. It was all real shit with some crazy dyes. So pull the dyes out of it. Like, bro, I'ma tell you, the red popsicle from the 80s, bro, the cherry fucking yeah, that shit was
Everything
so
red.
fire, dude.
Smack.
Oh,
Bro, like I'm a red junkie, bro. Like I'm a junkie for the red from back
for
then. But
sure,
back then,
dude.
the shit now ain't that good. Back then, it was fire though. And see, that's where CERN fucked up when they did that shit and beamed those two little whas together and fucking shifted us because we really need Sinbad to be Shazam and we really need our cherry popsicles to taste the way they used to. Like, just give us those two things back, bro, and I could deal with the rest of this fucked up world you're making us live in.
I don't know. We could have definitely lived without living in a world with fucking zebra without the zebra stripe gum.
Oh, bro, the zebra stripe was
Oh,
fire though. What are you talking about?
Zebra
So
Stripe
fucking
was amazing.
after a few chews.
It was trash,
Oh yeah, you had to
but
eat
it
like
was
every
still,
single
bro. It was yeah. You had to eat
piece
the whole
in like
pack,
5 minutes.
but that
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
fun in it. It was like, bro, we
Hell
hit this
yeah.
whole pack, and the
That
flavor
whole
was so
thing,
good for 11 seconds. Like 11 seconds of the most amazing flavor you ever had in your life, dog. And you got a tattoo.
oh, it was great for the first couple of chews. That shit was great.
It was totally awesome. I liked it, but I had the same
I fuck.
qualms
I'm
and
sweet.
quandaries
See,
with
I'm
it as
moving
you
yours, but
do.
it was
I'd
so
be
good,
so
dog.
pissed off that it was only 2 seconds of chewing, and then I'm like,
So
fuck,
I
I'm gonna
got
have
us
to.
the
I'm
feet.
paying extra for all this shit, and I'm only gonna have like 5 minutes with this gum at maybe. But like, I'm wasting my whole allowance on it or whatever money I could scrape up.
I became a big league chew kid. I always had the pouch of big league
Big
chew.
League was super fire, bro. We ain't nobody arguing with you on that one.
100%.
I still fuck, dude. I go places and see the Big League. I'm still fucking with it right now,
Yep, I still fuck with the big league, bro.
right now, bro.
Oh, dude, almost any candy also from that time is just amazing. I think back then I'm like, what? I go to Dollar Tree and it's almost like that, but it's still missing like a bunch of stuff. It looks close.
Are we frozen? Is that why that's like that?
What?
No, we're running. My shit was frozen. We good.
I don't know, man.
Hey,
What?
dude, I'm just gonna tell you right now, 100%. It sucks that I'm shutting the pod down in 3 episodes because this looks so lit on the format right now.
It looks so
The
good.
format is fire, bro. I almost gotta fix my neck. It's so fire. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this fucking jacket is fucking me up. It's pulling your boy's neckline down. Gotta get me straight. All right, now we straight.
I think one of the things I miss most about the '80s was being young and being free as a kid to get out and explore the world.
Yeah, no, for real, bro. And you know what's crazy? I watched this shit on Netflix today about this chick that lived in this neighborhood, and all these kids are playing in the neighborhood, and there happened to be like a lot between the two houses, and the kids would play in this lot, and the one neighbor was just like super had a stick up her ass, bro, and she kept fucking with the kids and calling the cops on the kids all the time and whoopty whoop. Well, she ended up taking one of the kids' tablets and roller skates and like throwing them out into the lawn or some shit. Kid went and told his mom. Mom went over there banging on the door. Bitch shot her through the door and killed her, bro.
I caught.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that, bro. It's like kids are just trying to like. We're over here, bro, and the world does not give a fuck about our children no more. And that's where I was gonna go into. So this is like the one I took notes for, but I really was like wanting to get into the fact that like the way that shit. Where did I put this shit? Oh, so branding, bro. Everything back in the day, like you go in to get like makeup for your kids, and it still looked like kids makeup, like play makeup for like 12 and 13-year-old kids. I'm not talking like 6 and 7-year-old kids, right? I'm talking like you go into like Claire's or like the icing, and it was like bubbly kids makeup and jewelry and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the packaging like had characters and they were all bro, you watch like Disney movies, all that shit, all the characters got tits and ass now. You know what I mean? Like Carl's Jr. sexualized cheeseburgers. Like
Oh yeah.
everything got super sexualized after the 90s, bro, like into the early thousands. Like they
Yes.
just super just sexualized everything. And it really fucked up a whole generation of our children,
I'd
bro.
ask.
Like our nation's youth got fucked over by the freedom of sexuality. And it's like it's different in the 60s and 70s, like the free love and the whoop whoop and the blah blah. That was like college kids like going out and like getting many. It wasn't like your junior high kids. You
Right.
feel me? And like that's what these people are like doing now. They're turning out our children, bro. It's fucking weird.
And they're growing up so fast, and they're bringing them into like, so like how the McDonald's used to be colorful. Now they're looking like an office building. You're going into work, and you're going to get your Happy Meal.
Yeah, and then on top of that, the toys that they give out for these kids in Happy Meals and shit, it's like you're like getting a fucking Polly Pocket pin set. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, take notes, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Or you're getting like a transformer that turns into tools. Like, here you go to work, nigga. Like, it's you feel me though? Like that's the way they're
What
treating our
happened to
fucking youth.
our
It's not like, oh, we're
experience?
gonna give you your little fucking your innocence and your time to be a kid. Nah, we fucking you up early all
Like they
day type shit.
kids to, like grow up so fast this day and age. Like what happened to like trying to keep our kids innocent, man? Trying to keep their youth and let them have a childhood.
That shit's unheard of nowadays, bro.
Yeah, it's hard.
So,
Like every
anyways, back to the nostalgia part of this shit. So, when we were fucking growing up, man, I remember grandma, like, the microwave, bro. Like, you know how gnarly motherfuckers went over the microwave?
yeah,
And it's like now we got, like, plasma rifles, dog, that will, like, blow a whole car ass up with fucking just energy, concentrated energy. You feel me? So, it's like, it just goes to show you, like, when the shit changes, bro. And, like, I remember like grandma and everybody being all fucking oh dude, everything was just built so much better back in the day. And that's when plastic hit, right? So plastic hits. And then plastic hits, and plastic really fucks everybody up.
got
Like we
cheaper.
all consume a credit card worth of plastic a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, that's your minimum count. You
Yeah,
know,
for
and then it's
real.
like cast iron. Why the fuck we don't cook off cast iron no more? You know,
Yeah.
just the simple things that lasted a lifetime. Like there was shit from grandma's like childhood that lasted all the way up till her death, you know?
Right.
And it's like nowadays people are going backwards and trying to find that shit. They're trying to fill their house with antique shit and woo woo, you know? But it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. And it's like,
When it was made of real fucking wood, not fucking press board. And
bro,
was
pressed
fucking he do a
wood
simple.
is like the worst thing to come to inventive furniture.
That shit's
Like I'm
insane.
literally sitting on a chair that's falling apart underneath me right now. But
Like
I go to grandma's house to sit in a chair that's been here for 97 years. You feel me? Like it's just crazy to me,
10
bro.
lessons.
And that's all consumer lifestyle. That's what they've turned everybody
Mm-hmm.
into. It's a consumer lifestyle.
About to
So at
say,
that point,
it,
you're buying
great
things
consumer.
knowing that they're gonna fuck up and you're gonna need a new one later. But that's what's turned everybody into Oh, that shit don't matter. No, it doesn't matter anymore. Cause literally, you could try to save it. Listen, I'm a collector, bro. I collect shit, which is why topics like this come easily to our nature. So, I have toys, right, from the 1940s and 1950s. Okay, 1960s, probably a few from the 70s even. I definitely have toys from the 1980s. And then I have some toys from the 90s, the thousands, and then I have recent toys because of my children. So, that being said, the toys of the 99 to 2010 um held decently. Packaging sucks. You're not going to catch perfect mint packaging from that era ever in life. And if you do,
Never.
somebody was so good at storing their shit and knew that that's what they were going to do with it their whole life.
I mean, the stores were spitting them out so fast that it was almost impossible to catch
I
them
mean,
brand
did you
new.
even see homies like Nike collection, his Jordan collection that was falling apart? I can't remember exactly who it was, but homie was like
Well,
tearing
dude,
his
I know who you're
Nikes
talking
apart.
about. Texas
Yeah, and it's like you gotta
start.
have climate control and shit like that when you're dealing with certain. And when you don't walk on them, it doesn't stick together because of the glue, so it's not gonna hold as well. There is factors in that. But when you're trying to have holy grails and you're trying to keep things and hold on to them for a time period as to where they will hold value later in life, you need the product to be quality made to begin with in order to stand up against time in any situation. So I could tell you a lot of my toys that I have that are pre 90 or 90 era are still in impeccable condition. I have a few right when they started working with the weird like animatronics and they started putting that weird foamy skin on toys
Uh,
to make them kind of have a more real feel with like the
Yeah.
hard thing under it. That
had
foamy shit starts to wear away. Like I got some shit
the
from the
second of
90s.
the second second stage Ninja Turtles when the movie came out, and they made
Yeah.
the movie action figures with the skin.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like the earliest start of that.
Yeah,
And they,
that shit it wears off. It starts to fuck up unless you have it like impeccably saved. You know what I mean? But it's hard. The one thing that does hold really well over time with packaging has been uh Hot Wheels. But even those, as you catch the early thousands into now, as you catch those Hot Wheels series, you're losing. Huh? Yeah, they have different series. So they have like the art series and they have like you know what I mean? So as
I
they started running into
I
different
I
series of them,
diecast
the
series.
glue and shit doesn't hold as well. You know what I mean? So that shit starts to fall apart. And it's just like, I don't know, shit don't hold up over time. But I got some toys from the fucking 50s, 60s, and 70s, dog, that you ain't breaking them. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, the Hot Wheels. The Hot
Yeah.
Wheels freaking
Yeah,
metal.
solid metal all the way through.
Oh
I
man, I
got
miss
I
those.
just showed a 80s Hot Wheel in there that's fucking fire, dog. You ain't
Old
breaking them.
Tonka toys and shit, man. That
I
shit
got
lasts.
the Tonka truck out there. I got a Daisy Red Ryder BB gun from 1950 that you ain't fucking with, dog. It's not. It
No,
ain't. It
well,
ain't.
never,
It ain't busting down.
it lasted a
Dude. I got
lifetime,
6 of them in there, and that's the only one that don't have rust on it. You
bro.
know what I mean?
Ryder, bro, is always a fucking tried and true and so popular.
Yeah, you ain't fucking around, bro. That's why I'm saying, like,
Red.
I fuck with antiques, bro. I got a mirror in there from the 40s. You know what I mean? I keep my shit around, like, so.
What does our audience have? Leave it in the comments. We want to know what
Yeah,
you guys
what y'all
have.
got? Y'all got some heirlooms in there? Y'all got some shit you've held on to since your grandma died or something that just is held up super true?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, even when it comes to like now, everybody, we got Andrew in here. Everybody 3D prints, so it's like with you with that 3D printing and that plastic filament, like, can you imagine how much runoff? Look, I'm slanderizing. I'm not doing this on purpose. It just hopped into my mind, so don't. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I know exactly where I'm going. I just don't want you to like take me different. But because I really don't give a fuck. But can you imagine how much like plastic runoff and shit is like just being like dispersed into the world when plastic never disappears now? So it's like they took something that like really we should have super reduced the use of.
Yes.
And we've tried to super reduce the use of over the last 30 years. So we're talking changes in like 30-year blocks. So
Okay.
from the 50s to the 80s was a major change. From the 80s to like the thousands, major change. And then from then to now, pretty major change. So it's like we went a lot. So from when I was in high school until even now, they've been super trying to reduce the use of plastics. They have all the ocean of plastics in the, or I mean, the island of plastics in the ocean. They have the turtles with the straws up the nose.
That dude
They
that
have
makes that island is
the
amazing.
fish, huh?
Have you seen the dude that takes the plastic bottles and he made a whole island? He's still
No.
doing it. He's making acres and acres. That's just the one cool thing I've seen.
Oh yeah, no, that's dope. But so fucking
Sorry.
so anyways, all these different things that they've been like throwing in our face about how plastic is destroying the planet and fucking up the ocean and all this. And then they go and drop a bomb and give everybody fucking access to just 3D printing as much plastic as they want. you feel me? So it's like it was like a major fuck you to everybody who was like trying to rid the world of the fucked up plastic that we deal with every day. But plastic is something that generally keeps our world moving as it destroys it, which is what everything else kind of does. You know?
Plastic.
We're talking
Being,
about nostalgia in the 90s and 80s. Like, we had so much of that pumped in at the same time as being told recycle, reduce, reuse.
Yes.
And mostly everything, that thing turned out to be like a total scam. Like we can't even totally recycle the plastic that they take, like our blue trash cans, or plastic. They don't even. But it's crazy how much. I mean, I remember that whole program through the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Recycle, reduce, and you
Yeah.
had like little
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
That,
and then they had the yes,
yeah,
yeah, the triangle and different little characters on each corner
yeah.
and what it was doing, and yeah, for sure.
They would definitely push a lot of agendas like that. That I still remember, like that they're very good at like getting catchy jingles and getting things
Yes.
stuck in like ways of living, like stuck in your brain to remember through life. But then we change the way we live, and that's just some of those things I think were good ideas and they were handled in the wrong way, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, just like the war on drugs was probably a great idea. It was just handled in the wrong way, you know. And it's like, what happened to the DARE program is still out there, but they don't push it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You used to see McGruff the crime dog
it
on
is so
every
funny.
other commercial for every children's access network. You don't see any of them no
I
more.
used to
You
wait
don't
for
see
my
Smokey the Bear anymore on children's access, but you see him. He's out there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
all
yeah.
buffed up now.
Yeah.
He's getting out.
I've seen
Yeah,
that.
he's
Yeah.
for sure. He's running it out, but they don't push it for our children, bro. They don't none of our kids know what this is. And now my kid just came home and was like, yeah, they had DARE come to our school. So it's like what I think happened there is we were all like, oh yeah, my mommy got that tube in her room right now with a straw in it and all that white powder. It's all right there. I've seen this picture before. So now they don't let us know. They don't put it on TV like they used to. They don't want us to know that they're still out there pushing our kids for information like they were doing us. But we're
Yep.
grown and we were the kids that were pushing for information. So we know what Reagan did. You know what I mean? We know what that whole situation did. My son, he come home, he's like, man, they was talking about drugs today. I was like, was they talking about the good one? No. Now, you know what I'm saying though? Like, it is what it is when your kids know what's up. When you are your kid's teacher, bro, your kids can't go learn some shit that you don't want them to learn and not look past what you've already taught them. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. If you're the one that teaches your kids about the bad things in the world and then they get confronted by the things in the world, you've already taught them what they need to know about the bad things in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like police could come up and try to gimmick your kid. And if your kid knows, hey, there's some people out there that are going to try to gimmick your ass, and there's some people out there that are solid people. You know what I mean? Don't know how to differentiate the situation to the fullest. It is what it
I
is.
think what it is for our generation is we actually got to experience life. We were taught shit at a young age, and we got to actually go out and experience life.
Yeah,
Like
we
I
were the Goonies, bro.
played today, Lord of the Flies.
We were the Goonies, homie. You can't get that back.
No,
We were Bebe's kids, bruh. We don't die, we multiply. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't. That's all. That's all real life. You
kids,
ain't mimicking that.
little hierarchies. We had a pecking order. We had a system. Kids had their own little government when we were kids. Like we had a pecking order. It was very much like Lord of the Flies, man. We were able to be free, and we were
Do y'all
able
like
to,
the format? Keep it real.
you know, not like today where everything has to be so controlled because the world's such a dangerous place.
Yeah.
The
And
world
I feel like
is
the world
dangerous.
was just as dangerous, if not more, back then because people felt the freedom of being able to
You think
do what they wanted under the guise of whoever they created. Nowadays,
I
you
already
can create that false narrative, but you constantly have eyes on you, so you have to stay within that false narrative. You can't John Wayne Gacy anybody anymore and run around as Pogo and then putting fools under your basement at nighttime. It
right.
doesn't really work that way because you got too many eyes on you. So it's like you had the freedom back then, but I think it was just um for lack of better word, the negligence and neglect of the parents, right? Because listen, our parents coming up had two parents that were always gone working and they had siblings to take care of each other, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was like when you come to that aspect, now they are used to the fact that they're not going to be taken care of by their parents. So therefore their children are set forth to take care of themselves, right? Which would be us. So us taking care of ourselves and it's just a battle and a cycle that repeats itself until you break it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I think the way we were raised and the way our parents were raised really puts a gap in the way that we are able to communicate with them. You know, I think, anyways.
nobody
Like
wants to hear about your daddy issues,
I don't
man.
have
No,
daddy
I'm just
issues.
playing.
you know,
Hear me.
But really, it happens like that because, like, look, I could go like when my grandma used to talk to me, and my mom even. My mom used to talk to me about some shit being different, but my mom's era was super close to the time period where everything had like rapidly changed for our grandparents and then super slowed down for our parents, and they were just like into drugs. Drugs was what was rapidly changing for them, and then all of a sudden technology for us was what started rapidly changing again. So our parents went through that like era of nothing really changing other than TVs getting a little bigger and a little cleaner looking, but they were on drugs, so they didn't know if it was the drugs doing it or if it was, like things actually happening. But I remember like when I would talk to my grandparents about some of their shit that they had when they were younger and the shit that they used to do and all that, I thought it was super fucking cool. You know what I mean? And then like I look back at the shit that I did when I was a kid and I'm like, oh, that was so fire, bro. Like, what is wrong with kids nowadays? And then I try to show my son the shit that I did as a kid, and he's like, yeah, you're ass, bro. And I'm like, what? And he's like, that's ass, bro. Dude, I started riding BMX again with my son, right? After like 15, 20 years of not riding. Nah, not even. Like probably 15. Ooh, maybe closer to 20. Maybe closer to 20 years of not riding, dog. And we go to this spot and there's a 30 stair set I used to hit when I was a kid, right? So I go, fuck it, I'm gonna hit this 30 stair set. And I bust the 30 stair set out. He was not as impressed as he should have been. He was a little impressed that I didn't eat shit and die. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but he's like, oh, this fat guy's going on. But he should have been like more juiced as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, dude, if my dad would have done that, we're gonna be like, dude, no way.
Yeah,
But
right.
now,
But now they're just like, what
yeah,
the
so
fuck?
saturated.
And it's crazy to me, bro. Like, how can you not like? It's like, oh, cool. I'll go in there and he'll be like, hey, bro, come in here and look at this. And I go look and he's like in there doing like kick flips and like on ramps. And I'm like, hey, you know you got skateboard in the grass, right?
Oh,
Like, what the fuck, bro? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I used to play games, but I didn't play games that simulated the life that I could live outside.
Yeah,
I
I
played like
hated those
games
games.
that simulated the life that I could no longer play or that was
Yeah.
never available to me.
Like drive an airplane. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or even like a medieval fighting game, or like a
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, or
Yeah.
like it was shit that like,
You're never
or
gonna be able to
Mario
do.
Brothers. I can never go jump through tubes and you know
Yeah.
what I mean, or
Yeah.
racing
Sonic.
cars, and I was too young to drive at the time.
Yeah.
You know, it was like things that I couldn't physically go out and actually do.
Yeah.
My son could go out and play his skateboard right now, or basketball, or football, or you know.
I mean, they
I
started to
wasn't into
get.
sports games. Everybody,
Oh,
the
me
2K,
either.
woo woo. There was, bro. These fools were shedding
Yeah.
blood over these fucking sports games in this fool's front yard.
Yeah.
Shedding blood, fool,
That's
losing knuckles and
crazy.
teeth over these games. And it's like y'all could just go play some pickup at the fucking park, bro, and throw some elbows. You
Yeah.
throwing elbows anyway. Might as well throw buckets at the same time. You know
Might
what
as
I'm
well,
saying?
yeah, get some energy, some
Yeah, I don't know,
physical
dude. It
education.
just it's crazy. This whole metaverse and all that shit that they got now versus all that shit that we had versus all that shit that our parents had. Like our parents' metaverse was like dropping LSD and going to the disco. You feel me?
But that's actually
That was their
okay.
virtual reality, dog.
when we
All
were
right,
kids.
at least that's like reality virtually.
It's virtually reality.
Yeah.
It's reality, but you're just you're seeing more versions of it.
Yeah, yeah. There's just a couple realities
Yeah,
going
they're all
on.
mashed together into one.
Smoosh,
You got
man.
about 4 dimensions mixed together right now, but at least they're all real dimensions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 exactly. At least they're all real dimensions, and you're starting to see between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Bro, you
What
remember?
about soda machines, bro?
Oh, they've gotten like vending machines and shit. Are we just going soda?
Nah, we could run the whole vendors out.
Yeah, so
We could
good.
bust the whole thing.
Well, I'm gonna start at the wrong tip. I'm gonna
Oh,
start at
you're gonna start at the robotic fucking bartender, dog?
yeah, like
You start with the robot bartender, dude.
we have gotten to such a. I mean, it's even farther than I want to go with it because like now it's even past. We're getting past vending machines and back to just everyone deliver it right to your door. Like
So I've had to go. Listen, I've had to go in LA and drive 37 blocks into a neighborhood where we went to some mall and found some vending machine that had some specific fucking famous cupcakes. You feel me? Like, wait, what the fuck, bro? You know what I mean? So it's like, and it was a kind of robotic looking vending machine. It was one of the newer school looking shits, but you could still run and grab that shit. You know what I mean? But I think it would have been cooler to go to the store,
Yeah.
like to actually roll in and then have like a person there like handing you cupcakes. Because now, how old is that cupcake? It's boxed up. Is it frozen in there, and then you gotta like let it thaw out when it comes out so that it's not hard in there and like funky tasting when it comes.
oh,
You know, so
you
it's like,
never know what you're gonna
yeah,
get.
when you come to that shit and you're leaving it to like robots and machines and shit
It's like, oh, I smell like
shit to feed you, you know, it's like what the fuck is really going on?
I
And like
know.
I've been to vending machine. The coolest ones I thought were the ones where like you run it through and it puts the arm up and it goes over and it goes and sticks it in the arm and then runs down and sticks it in the drawer
The
and
claw
the
machine.
thing opens up and you grab it and you pull it out. But every time I go to pull, I'll be lit, bro. So every time it opens up and I'm like, oh shit! I'm like surprised by how dope it was that it slid open, and I'm like, ugh. And I go to put my hand in, it's already trying to close and keep my shit. I'm like, fuck that. My hand's all stuck in there as I'm trying to pull it out and shit.
Oh, they've
So,
always been scammy.
yeah, bro. So you gotta watch that shit. And then you feel like, listen, like, if you're going to a robotic bartender now, right? If you go into a robotic bartender, is he gonna look at you and be like, Okay, you get an extra little on your shot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Anywhere. Now these right.
that shit ain't organic. You could go in and be like, "Hey, girl, what's up? Let me get a little on there." And shit, it may work, it may not.
Would you
But
rather
you
get out of
cannot
the
schmooze a fucking
bartender
robot into
flirt with
giving
me
you
and
a
pour
little
me
extra free shot of alcohol, huh?
You go to a bar, that's what you want to have. You don't want a robotic bartender. You want an in-person bartender. You want a female
Yeah,
bartender
you want some people.
and try to
Or
flirt.
male shit. Dudes are cool sometimes. I seen what was it?
Go to the damn bar. I just want my
That
fucking.
Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, shit.
I seen it. You know that Tom Cruise movie. That one.
Caught me off guard on that one.
Yeah.
That one where he the bartender.
On the service. Yep.
I got like a weird stuff.
No,
Yeah,
man.
man. But I could tell you like this: the TV game is lit. Cause when I was a kid,
Trying to do a lot of things on here.
we knew how to build shit. We knew what was up. So like we would take like
On my
a
lap.
corner of a room and we would wall off the corner and we would like make it look like it was drywalled in, like the wall just like had an angle. And we would cut the big ass box TV in and the VCR in and all that shit in to where when you walked up, it just looked like that shit was built into the wall.
Yeah, that's what we used to always do with everything.
Yeah, you make
Yeah.
that shit look flush. And now you could buy a flush mount TV.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like they took all the shit that we were like
that is just nuts.
doing to try to make shit look doper and whoop de whoop, and they did it.
Material.
And I could tell you, like when you go to like Back in the
Yeah.
Future and you look at that movie and they have the flat TVs and shit,
Yeah.
that's what they are. They're built into the wall to make them look flat
Totally.
because they didn't have the technology to do it yet, which they did, but it was only used for the military and the government, right? So it's like
That's what we're getting all the time is what they keep.
What they been had.
Yeah,
They've
whatever
been
they
gatekeeping that shit forever.
Technology is great and all. There's certain things that really have helped us, but like stuff that they promoted that was supposed to bring us together, it seems like it's done the complete opposite. It's made us isolate ourselves. We've become so disconnected from fucking each other. Like I remember when we were kids, if we wanted to see our friends, we literally would ride to their house to knock on their door and ask if they were home and they could play.
Yeah. We wouldn't even call the house because we were scared that their parents would answer the phone.
Or calling their parents up shit. You know?
Yeah. So it's like, I'm 100 on that. Because, listen,
As your mama used to.
this shit right here would have been cool as fuck back then, as it is cool as fuck right now, to be able to do what me and you are doing and talk from different areas.
Oh, that'd be so
Right?
You feel me? But for people that, like, for my kid to call me from that room right there, like that room right there, and you're gonna call me? Wait, what the fuck just happened?
That's like.
And you know where that started? Intercoms. So you remember we used to go to like the homie house or like, you know, whoever's like rich grandmama house or whatever it was, or Uncle Hollis's house. Because Uncle Hollis was the dope man and he had that shit under his mailbox. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go spots like that. So I can remember when I was a kid this one time, I went and stayed in this room at this old lady house and I heard some shit. And I'm like, what in the fuck was that, bro? And I tracked it down to on the wall, but it was turned hella low. So it was like super low and ominous, right? And I run it down. And when I run it down, it's an intercom on the wall that looked like a heater. So I'm like pressing the button. I'm like, hello, can you hear me?
It looked like
Yeah, it's like tweaking, bro. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? But that was the shit. And then it's like,
that's like what nostalgia is like.
Yeah.
Like remembering those feelings of like
so
technology happening.
I can remember the first time I'm chilling at the house. My mom calls me, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm watching Unsolved Mysteries." She was like, "All right, I'll be home in like 10 minutes. I'm down the street about to pull up at JJ's. You want something to drink? I was like, yeah, I want something to drink. But if you about to pull up at JJ's, how you calling me? She like, cuz homie got a car phone. I'm like,
So,
what?
see, this is crazy, bros. Because when I got locked up, that's all people still had. I miss that whole fucking change because I got
Car
locked up
phone.
before the whole change happened. I was behind bars, bro. Like it was a whole new world when I got released.
Car phone. When the car phone was cracking, all I had was a pager on my hip, homie. You know what I'm saying? And the brick ass cell phones. So listen, I had it in. So the homie of the homie was my homie, right? And this motherfucker owned Double Header, which was the bong and pager store, right? So I would go through and I would bring this fool
Damn it.
any pagers that I would acquire throughout the week, right? So I'd bring him any pagers I would acquire, and he would swap me out for other pagers, right? It was like a pager chop shop, right? So I would run down with like the dope ass on the side little fucking touch thing. Whoop, I'd run in that one. He'd give me two with the top views, with the clip on the side and the little switch on the side with the beep 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 or the vibrate, right? Yeah. So 2 for 1, right? Yeah. So then he would run it like this. He would say, "Okay, I'll bust you the pager down, and you will get the." So every pager he'd give me had 3 months of service on it. So I'd be able to sell the pager for like $60 with the 3 months of service, and then they'd have to go back to Doubleheader and do their monthly shit after that, right? And rerun it. But it already be hooked up, so they would just have to go and pay it. They wouldn't have to do no activation fees, no none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I had the lick on the pager game for a hot minute, bro. Like I was busting pagers down like it was
I had
shit.
it work for
No.
yeah,
Yeah, for real.
plug.
Pager City ain't had shit on me. Bro, you bust open my backpack and there was like, so my favorite thing, bro, I made more money. I made more money off of cases, clips, and battery covers, bro. You know how you have to use to slide the battery cover off the bottom and you always fuck your battery cover off? I had the dude. So dude would order me bags of parts. So I'd have the bags of the clips. And it'd be the smoke clips and the color clips, and there'd be the clear clips and the see-through color clips and the fog clips and fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then I'd have all the matching battery covers for them. You know what I mean? And then even if you wanted to change your whole case out, I'd have the whole case change out too. Not just the slide over case, like the whole case. You know, you pull it off and you have to put your new buttons in there. Nah, hell no. You had to have that little star wrench thing to take them off and shit. But I was game that
that star wrench was great back then.
Yeah, bro. I had to run the lick on them. All that shit, bro. I had the hookup, bro, for real. So it was like,
Might have
we
been
were
a
running
good
the
get in, but
pager game was dope. Then when the cell phone game came,
wow, bro,
it
because you
wasn't the same, bro. Like,
yeah, do the like a few months of service every once in a while.
the link up on the cell phone game, right? So when the cell phone game first came, it was the Motorola brick phones. And I was running the Motorola brick phones, but they were super hard to get turned on and keep service to because they monitor cellular service differently than they monitor the transmission of the pager.
What year is she talking?
I'm talking 90, probably 8.
Yeah, because I remember the Nokia 3360.
Maybe 8 to 2000.
Yeah.
And then 2000 hit, and I think I got my Nextel. I got my Chirper.
Yeah.
I was getting it with the Nextel.
Those lasted a long time.
I was fucking with the Nextel, bro.
Yeah, those are dope.
And listen, that's the thing. When you had a Nextel and you were my age, bro,
no,
every
everything
cop that fucked with me and seen I had a Nextel thought I was a dope dealer, bro. Which
you didn't have Nextel,
but because you were chirping, bro. Like if you really Bro, you would hit a block.
They're
You'd hit a certain block in the bay, and the second your car turned the block, you'd hear,
really?
and that was literally people on the block letting, and it would echo. It'd be like, bro, everybody knew you hit the block at that point, bro, because they just
Bro,
knocked
that next
your
show
ass
was
out.
one,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? The boys had hit the block, and it was like all through the fucking hood, bro.
Everyone on their phone on the block. Everyone like,
Bro.
Yeah, they're like that. Yeah, they've been there. Yeah, we was talking to each other like police was talking to 100%, bro. 100%, bro.
You
So
have the
it's
next
like,
show, bro. It was either
it was crazy. The Nextel era was so dope, bro. We were really balling when we was fucking with the Nextels, bro.
For sure.
That was a dope era.
That was like a first
Yeah, what?
time right there.
Yeah, bro. I gotta take y'all look away. I gotta take the pistol out of this jacket. It's making it too heavy.
Don't look. Oh
I think I got candy in my pocket. It's stuck to
no.
it.
He's trying to kill me.
What year?
Take some of the weight off of this thing.
You were born in '91, so you remember some of the '90s growing up. What was one of the most memorable things that you can remember about the '90s as a kid?
Rememberable things you can rememberable. Is there some rememberable shit you rememberable? You rememberable it.
That was actually a firework. Earlier I was seeing just straight flash. No. I was just like, I wonder what they're doing.
But did you die though?
I did.
I remember.
For a quick sec.
See, where I'm from, we don't have snow. We went sledding, but we called it cardboarding. We would find these big old grassy, weedy hills, and we'd fucking push all the fucking shit down, and we would
That was lit, bro.
cardboard.
The fucking best one though, Mikey. You're leaving them out on the best one. The best one is when you find the car hood and you run the car hood down the fucking hill.
Right? That one hurt though.
The sled, boy. Yeah, we hit the cardboard all the time. But when you would hit that one up, when you hit that Nintendo one up button and you'd catch that car hood sitting on the side of the road that just flew off some nigga's Buick, while we was running that.
Fucking roads.
We had a what were they called? Fucking beach.
You never knew what you're gonna get hit by a car.
Wagon.
Fucking,
Yeah.
We had a big one with the big wheels and the wood.
Yeah.
Dude, we pulled the bike with, we pulled that on the BMX bike and fucking have like someone with the skate on that, and we did so much shit with that, dude.
Yeah.
We broke some bones. We had some fun.
Dude.
Speed bumps.
I told y'all we tied a chair to like a to a 4-wheel dolly and drug it behind the car, bro.
Yes, yeah.
We were mobbing.
I didn't know how that wagon stayed.
Some folks did that on the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, so listen, you know the dude that rides around on the skateboard eating pasta and shit off his chest?
I saw him earlier.
He's on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, going backwards.
Yeah, I was like, bruh, if I was literally where I was last year right there, bro, I'd have went.
That was crazy. I saw that earlier, and I wasn't even going
through. That's right here. That's only an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. We're over here. I didn't even think that. I was like, why am I? That's why we see it probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Ken folk.
I kept seeing those comments.
I know it won't let me put them on the stage because it's this one. Yeah. So it's already on the get down. I know, bro. That's so lit.
We need to be able to talk to
them. Yeah, I'm talking to him.
I'm talking to you.
I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with you, JoJo. I'm fucking with you, Ken folks.
Yeah, I can't see no comments,
bro. Our people at though. We had a 19 drop when we first ran it, but we can't run it back. We got to keep it going for them, man. Yeah. So they just gonna have to. Y'all got to start spamming the comments. Y'all got to start hitting the emojis in there. Man, I start getting people in here, pushing the algorithm. Hit the likes, double tap the screen for you, boy.
Yeah.
We got to pump this podcast, man, because we only got 2 more episodes after this one.
On that damn box.
Shutting her down, man. So if y'all want her to come back, we need to know it.
Move, or else we might be gone forever.
You know what I mean? We ain't gonna water it down for you. We're gonna let you
Oh,
know.
sure.
We got some cool ass content. We got some cool ass shit we want to run for y'all. But it ain't looking like fools is really trying to catch it. So we don't want to waste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna let it out when it's time, and that might be years, it might be months. We don't know. We're not sure yet. We're gonna see how people react.
But
So
we
for
want
you guys,
we're ready for it who want to see it to catch this shit. But those of y'all who ain't with it, bro, we ain't worried about y'all. You know, we ain't here for popularity. We're here to do the damn thing. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, folks. So check it out. Episode 20 in 2 weeks. It's the epic white episode. Um, for those of you who don't know, you got to be there, bro. You're gonna
Yeah.
want to be there for this one.
Love
We're
us
gonna
or
run
hate.
down uh, different views on racism, systemic racism, generational racism, um, the the
Or you
fakesism
need to
that
hit
they put
polio.
out there and mask as
You got to hit
racist
polio
views,
because
the systemic changes that we've been through, the fucking the whole bruh. You're gonna want to be there for that one, and it's only gonna be broadcast live, and then it will no longer be available.
oh yeah, yeah. That one is going to be on lockdown, so you're gonna have to be there live for sure.
yeah, once that one airs, folks, y'all missed it. it y'all y'all might find it at a later date. We might do something where you have to, you know, like
Catch membership to see it. It'll be a members only episode, but
I mean, we don't mind being controversial here, folks. We want that. The world needs controversy, just like Eminem said. You know what I'm saying? The world needs controversy.
oh yeah, ain't nothing too taboo over here.
No, yeah, and we're probably pushing the gates more as more things come along
But we don't care about the gatekeepers, so we'll push the gates wide the fuck open. You know
and
what I
kick
mean?
them in the head.
Because there's a difference between being free and freedom. You know what I'm saying? And YouTube, you should be able to be free. And if they're trying to grip you with freedom, then fuck it, be free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're turning freedom into non-freedom. They're
We
using freedom to be a chain.
Yeah, that's how we do.
That's how we do.
You
But
see my
no,
boy Jesus right there in the corner?
like
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, YouTube's really been screwing with us. You know, we're not catching the traction that we started catching because the gatekeepers. And you know, the gatekeepers do what they're supposed to do. They gatekeep. But that's the problem is the gatekeepers. Like they don't want the freedom of speech to be free. So, you know, I mean, if you guys really want that freedom of speech, you know, we're gonna have to not make it free. I mean, that's just the problem there because we we raw here, folks. This is the porch. You know,
Yeah, it is live, uncut, bro. We just come at it how it is. You know what I mean? And if they want to try to put a chain on that, then we really don't give a shit. We still gonna give it to you how it is. You know what I mean?
exactly. You
Yeah,
know,
no
Yeah,
fucks given around here, boy. Shit, we doing the damn thing.
we started this with a mission to come and give you shit unfiltered, and we've kind of gotten a little more filtered than any of us, even singly, would ever be. And we're trying to get back to what we started it as, but we need the whole community to come up and come with us.
exactly, exactly. You know, we when we started this as you know, we spoke freely back on the porch, bro. You know, we said whatever the hell we want. You know, we all grew up with the homies on the stoop or on the porch or wherever you
Yeah,
grew.
all day, every day.
You know, and motherfuckers, we didn't get mad. If we had feelings or opinions, you know, everybody was always free to throw hands. But we was folks, you know, we could do that. You know, we just spoke.
Yeah,
People were so sensitive back in our day, you know. So we had to try to tone it back for everybody, and and I feel like it's hindered our progress on the porch. You know, because of the gatekeepers wanting to gatekeep and not necessarily liking a lot of our shit, and some we haven't necessarily been able to get the traction and or what is the word I'm looking for, cousin?
Uh, I don't know. Notoriety, shit.
I wouldn't even. I don't even think notoriety is the word. I mean, I
We ain't
just
getting noticed, bro. They ain't seeing us.
yeah, they ain't letting us be seen.
Huh?
They're not letting us be seen, man. It's like we don't fit in their algorithm.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up. Because there's a lot of other dumbass shit that fucking goes on this YouTube that gets a whole lot more traction than we are, and we're just sitting here chopping up, having conversations. We want people coming in and enjoying our conversations. Come kick it with us on the porch, be part of it. You know, we want to be able to have topics and people be able to hear it. And there's so many people that can sit there and relate with the rawness of the shit we talk about
Yeah, 100%.
that aren't getting to hear it because of the gatekeepers. And that's what bothers me is like I remember when free idea used to be what was shared, and that's how great thinkers and great minds fucking connected was from free thought and sharing it with others.
Yeah, and you used to have to be able to do that in a setting that was like a banquet or a ballroom with a bunch of like-minded people because you didn't have this freedom of internet and freedom of social media and shit to be able to do that. And now that you do have that freedom, people use it as a fucking war crime, bro. They're like on here just trying to like tear people down instead of share common ideas and build people up. And that's
Yeah,
what we're trying to do, bro. Even in here, it happens more often than not. And it's like all we're really trying to do in here is just share the shit that we grew up through and the shit that we've had to deal with, and have conversation with like-minded people and enjoy a little bit of free time with each other, and
man, that's why
talk
I wrote
about shit that just makes us recognize, realize, and remember who we are and where we're come from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the commonalities that brought us over here, it's like I don't think we don't see a lot of it on YouTube. I mean, you don't see any of it on YouTube, but like I think there's a reason because people are pushing against that, but that's what we're trying to push back against. That's the whole idea of this.
exactly, and I think YouTube might be surprised if they actually pushed our content like they fucking should, the kind of response it might get. If
Yeah.
people are actually able to see our content, you know, if they was actually pushing us in the algorithm, you know,
What?
we would
I
actually
do
probably
what?
see a lot more people coming in than we do. I mean, yeah, sure, we get a lot of the trolls, but that's what YouTube will do. They'll push it towards those people just so that people could come through and try to fucking hate on our content and do what they did. There's a lot of people paid to do that, and they push it to those kind of people. You know,
Yeah,
they,
yeah, they totally do that, dude. They have different people come in and just fuck with you, and they're maybe those people aren't even specifically meant to do that, but they're doing it just by the ideas that they jumped on with, and YouTube saw that, and they're like, oh, we can weaponize this and have them just give them a little bit more money and notoriety, and they're gonna come up and do what they do naturally, but they're being pushed like that.
I really think that it has to do with we talk about all sorts of stuff on this show, folks. Some of it is popular and God has a theme. Some of the times when we go off topic, when we talk about stuff that is definitely not PG-13, that is definitely not PC. You know, we don't care about political correctness around here,
But
folks.
why does YouTube only cater to people who cater to children?
Because, man, we live in a fucking
No,
society.
hold on. I got a real question for you about YouTube.
This is scary
Okay.
too.
If every time you make a video that's able to catch comments, if you make a video and you type that it's made for children, it cannot catch comments. Okay. So if you make a video and you put it as made for children, it goes into the YouTube children category. Okay. If you make a video and you type no, it is not made for children, it does not go into the children category. But if you make a video and it's got a little bit of racy content, it will age restrict it now and make it to where it's 18 plus. So where in there is that line that goes from a child's video to an 18 plus video?
Yeah,
Right? Because my videos that I make, if I'm putting that they're not for children, it should automatically be assumed that they should be 18 plus. If you are under 18, you are a child. I don't give a fuck if you're 17. You're a fucking child. So by the simple fact that I'm pressing no, it is not made for children, it should only go to an algorithm that is pushing to 18 plus. And it should go through the algorithm. There should be no reason why they're not pushing it.
The first time
Because
I
the content runs for people who are 18 plus.
the first time I discovered with YouTube that something was seriously wrong was when my son was on YouTube Kids and he was watching shit that was so inappropriate for fucking kids to be watching.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know,
So I think a big problem we have is like a bunch of these 30-year-olds, even 40-year-olds I see, they have the mind of a 12-year-old, and it's due to the factors that we see right now and all the like we were just talking, the kids now have like the newer technology and they know how to use it more. So like you're gonna find people trying to figure out how to use it. They're gonna have to be cool, which is weird as fuck. Like when you really get into the dynamic of it, it's a kind of an F situation to even be on this platform as an adult anymore.
Yes, because you know that it's generally just children that are on here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when you're just on here trying to, vlog your life freely, which is pretty much what YouTube is. Like, what other platforms would there be that are a specific vlogging platform, right?
It's like
I don't know. I'm sure there is some, but it's like
none that are
YouTube
like
is well
popular.
known. So it's
Yeah.
like if you
They have gaming ones, but not just for like
yeah. So it's like at that point, this is a content share platform, right? And we are sharing real life content. So I mean, there should be a bigger grip, I guess, on the way that YouTube is policed or monitored as far as what children are able to see and how
Agreed.
if they have something that's watching and pressing the algorithm that hard, how do they not see the recent searched content of that person's page and know that if they're about to click on a video like my videos, that it's not even gonna, it just shouldn't allow them. Like,
Right. It should be on the
if
whole.
you know that person has been fucking searching Roblox videos and how to make slime and elephant toothpaste, then when they see the Porch podcast, don't let them click it. I mean, how hard is it with all the technology that you have now?
For real.
Push me, bro. I don't know, bro.
That's why people go onto that. What's the paid one they go onto?
My favorite rapper, I am my favorite rapper, bro. So I don't think my favorite rapper's on any list.
Good
other
answer.
than our
Good answer.
podcast, baby.
We're on the porch.
Yeah, for real. I don't know. It's just
Favorite
I feel
rapper.
like some of the shit that they've pushed since the thousands has fucked up all that shit that we find super nostalgic from the 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s. Like, dude, I'll look, it's crazy because, like, yeah, we have our nostalgia where we look back at the things that we had, but I can even look back at, like, we look back at cars, bro. Look at like
Oh,
old school cars and
yeah.
shit, and you see old schools driving around all lowridered out, kitted out, whatever, and fucking rotted up, and however it is. But then you look at a picture or a video of like a car or like a advertisement for a car from like the 70s, and you're like, that's lit, bro. So it's like
Yeah.
you could super find nostalgia in almost any era, right?
Well,
Like
yeah.
even the first
And then
toasters.
we smack 2010, 208, and just boom, and there's nothing more. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you've got more is the deletion of things.
yes,
So like
exactly.
you're not adding anymore. Once we hit 2010,
And that's
they
pushing it.
started deleting everything. So Bluetooth, right? Nobody talks about Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a technology that the military was using far before we were able to
Access.
even touch,
Yeah.
anything to do with Bluetooth. So that being said, everything that you connect to Bluetooth connects straight to the military. The military's had Bluetooth on wraps since the day it was fucking discovered. Soon as Bluetooth started to hit, right, the Thundercats was fire, bro. Don't even play me. So as soon as Bluetooth hit, they started deleting everything. That's when CDs deleted. Fucking
My favorite Thundercat was Lionel.
yeah, Lionel for sure. And then
I like
Cheetah, the cheetah girl.
I don't remember
Chitara or something.
the fucking deletion of like CD players in your car. Right now, if you go to buy like a deck for your car, it's not even a full deck anymore. It's just like a piece of plastic,
Oh yeah.
and everything's Bluetooth. So it's like
That's
they just started they're deleting everything.
yeah,
It's like
taking
now,
like the machinery out
yeah,
of it.
wires
It's all
on.
software.
Yeah, you get a light now, and it's just like it's like a flat pad.
Yeah,
You just stick it there, and it lights up the whole room.
there's no
Like,
hardware.
no, there's nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't get a lamp anymore. It's not a lamp. You get like a light.
So everything's digital. Like we knew that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's
See, that's where
how are they?
wrong with the whole
What's it going to dumb itself all the way down to?
Right.
fiction.
I'm saying. You do go back and where we
Like
can
how
stop.
far are we from mediocrity? Like where on the timeline are we before it's just like
We're kind of looking at that happening right now.
yeah, exactly. What's up with it, Russ?
What up, bro? Sir?
So yeah, I mean, I could just tell you that like over generations, they're getting deleted. People, it's all going to robots and shit of that nature. Like, how far away are we from being able to just order what we want and click a button and go open the microwave and it just already be in there?
And will that like be able to sustain itself forever? Are they gonna just go into kill everyone mode because there's gonna be too many things that people all want at the same time and not enough things? You know what I'm saying? Not enough. Not enough not enough shit on the earth to make all those things, right? So like,
No.
Yeah,
We are.
We're just gonna mine everything.
There's no mining anything. We're at the fucking stage in life where motherfuckers just manifest material.
Yeah, that's a whole different like.
Yeah, it's like, where is all this coming from?
Yeah.
Where'd you get all this steel? Where the fuck did all this steel come from?
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's just nuts. Yeah. Like,
I understood when they started making plastic guns. I'm going, all the steel's getting used up.
Yeah,
They're fucking
yeah.
running plastic. I get it.
yeah.
But now all of a sudden everything's steel again? Where the fuck did you guys get it all? Where'd all this steel come from? Where's all the meat coming from? I ain't seen a fucking cow in years.
The meat is fucking gnarly,
I
dog.
ain't seen a cow in years, bro.
You can't find a cow. No, you go to like fucking Mississippi. You
You
don't
go to a
find
farm and they got like the mystery cow.
They got
like a cow. Who's that?
When was the last time you
They
saw
got like
it?
a statue of a cow.
Yeah, for real. There's no cows. The cows are gone.
Last time you saw it?
Meat from
But they got steak nuggets.
steak nuggets fire.
Oh
What'd you say,
man.
Mikey?
I said, like oxtail. When was the last time you saw an ox?
Uh,
Ooh, like a
there's
blue
a
ox.
picture of an ox down the street out the restaurant. That's about it, dog. I seen a buffalo not too long ago.
Whoa. In the Red
Maybe
Baron.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
Hey,
Yeah,
no, for
no
real.
issue.
Like, remember when we used to make crop circles to fuck with people?
I think that's pretty much what all of them, bro.
But
But
yes.
yes, but I always did dingy ones in like a field, like
Yeah,
a little
but
city.
kinfolk, are they really cows or is it like Ace Ventura and a guy might fall out of its ass somewhere along the line? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, what is good with you? I love you.
Shit.
The whole steel thing, like how it does just
Yeah,
manifest.
it's just
What how did
they
this
just
like?
get it.
Yeah, that's
You just get it,
crazy.
and you know what's crazy is most of the steel comes from China,
Yeah,
and it's like, how is China getting it? Because they're tapped in with the fucking aliens, right? So America has used all of its steel.
yeah,
Its steel is gone,
yeah.
and all of its good steel that it had left, it's sold to China.
And when we were young,
Dog,
they would push it on us. Like,
dog,
this is your problem.
dog.
Yeah,
We're going haywire tonight.
yeah, I like it.
We're going haywire tonight. So, can I ask you a question, Mikey?
What?
Did you pay attention to them tearing down the Bay Bridge?
Say one more again.
The Bay Bridge. Did you pay attention to them tearing down the Bay Bridge?
No.
Okay, so the Bay Bridge, when I was a kid, for my entire life until I was in my 30s, when you drove to San Francisco, you had to drive across the creepiest metal bridge to get to Treasure Island, and then you drove from Treasure Island across what people know as the Bay Bridge, right? So if you look at any pictures of the Bay Bridge, it's the towers and whatever. That's what people know as the Bay Bridge. But if you're not from the Bay, then you'll never know that there's a whole second half of that bridge that leads you to the island that
Yeah.
the Bay Bridge is connected to, that was made of solid steel. This entire bridge was made of steel. This was the bridge that collapsed during the earthquake.
Yeah, in the 89 earthquake.
Yes. So it was the metal half of the bridge. It was not the tower side of the bridge. I think one portion of the tower side fell, but the majority of the section that fell was the metal side of the bridge. They tore this bridge down, and when they had the bridge non-operable and they were just tearing it apart because the new bridge was what was operating,
Yeah, they
it
said
was
they were
black. Mikey, the bridge was black, dog. There was no lights on it, and I drive past it going to work in the morning, and it was so fucking deathly eerie looking, bro.
That's
It
crazy.
was gnarly looking, bro. But what they ended up doing is they took all that good American steel that we had in that bridge, and that was a long bridge, bro. Like,
Yeah.
me and Mikey know we've driven it. It was a long fucking bridge. They took all that good, just fucking American steel and sold it to China.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it and stockpiling it in one of these areas that they're going to now use for bombs testing, and we would have had a fucking bunch of steel just sitting out there getting fucked up in the rain until we melted it down and redid whatever with it. But the point is, you miss your runs from San Diego to Oakland, boy. Tell me about it. That's where shit we up here getting it. You know how we do. We law-abiding criminals too, dog. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. My bad. Didn't mean to cut you off, to cut me off, to cut you back off. But they sold our steel, bro. And you gotta understand that, like, when you're able to just, like, I don't know what they use as far as making these resins for these plastics and where this shit comes from.
And this is coming from someone who does that as a fucking job. Fucking 6 days a week, that's like his job. Is to know materials.
Yeah, but not plastics though.
Yeah, but I mean, if anyone knows.
Yeah, I mean, I know some of that shit, but so the steel, I just don't know where it's coming from. That's what I'm saying. I build with steel all day, and we do have big programs in place where we're super green. So any of, like, before we would cut all our materials, all cut off material would just go in the garbage. unless it was aluminum, and then it would get thrown to the side, and we'd have a big pizza party, and they buy a bunch of beer for everybody and shit with the aluminum cutoffs.
Easy get money real quick.
Yeah. So because the other shit is galvanized steel, so it's not working.
Right.
But it can be melted down, repressed, and ran back into more material, right? So at that point, we do have that going, but that's not self-sustainable because we're still using material.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like at that point, where's the other material coming from? And then when it comes to trees and shit, I do see a lot less area. And you know, you think about it, like, have they found a better way to make paper than trees?
I think so.
You know,
honestly, I think so.
yeah, it's like they've obviously found a better way to make paper than trees at this point.
You go look at some old paper from back, like,
yeah, when we were kids, bro, it was like fabric paper.
Yeah, you can see
and
they were
literally telling us like, don't waste paper, you're chopping down trees. You know, that was like a big thing. And with plastic, it's so that's what I'm saying. For there to be that many advances in technology, and for us to be trying to do that much to save the world, and then I don't hear that much about the Save the Whales projects or none of that shit anymore. So it's like, did we save the whales? You know what I mean? Like, are we legit? Like, what's really going on? Or did we just stop caring about the world? Yeah. Like when we hit the glitch in the Matrix and CERN fucked us up and we went into the infinite dimension loop.
Yeah.
So our dimension constantly changes.
Yeah.
Like in 5 seconds, it'll be changed to another dimension. And most things will stay the same, but few things will change.
Things that we're not
even paying attention to.
Yeah.
Change every time. Yeah. Color schemes.
Yeah.
Little hues. Things that we're not paying attention to change every fraction of a second.
I agree.
And most of it stays the same. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the Monopoly guy don't have a monocle anymore. For real, that's how they're getting us.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah, it happened really fast with the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Boom, it was like we switched. And now we're switching so rapidly that things are moving so minuscule. But it was such a big jump the first time that everybody noticed a lot of change.
Yeah, I think exactly what you said we did. It was because it probably went over the first or second, maybe there's a second or third one, right? But it was the first one that they're gonna know. So let's just let's do a big skip right into it, right? And then we're gonna start doing it a little more and a little more.
Well, it's not even that. It's not them doing it anymore.
We're just on the trail.
No. So before, I don't think this was a big happening. I think it happened in very minimal instances, like when Tesla was doing a few things. Little things like that did minuscule changes that were able to make physicists talk about them and have these conversations in the 60s and 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
But when CERN collided those particles, that was what put us in the infinite loop. That took us from people doing little experiments and changing minuscule things to our whole shit shifting and us constantly looping through different dimensions.
So I think so they did that, right? That was the initial jump. And I think we connected with everyone else that's already doing shit like the other dimensions, if you want to call it, whatever you like to look at it as. They're already, some of them have already done it, so we probably have it, right?
Yeah, which is why people have already bounced into our dimension from other places hella times.
Right.
Which is why you look at the picture and it's a dude like back in fucking the fucking 50s or 60s, and everybody's got derby hats and all this shit on, and homie's sitting there with sunglasses and a cell phone recording fucking shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or like whatever, just shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just.
There's like movies where like it shows the person in the movie like holding like an extra in the movie, like holding a cell phone, like from the 80s before cell phones were even there.
Like an iPhone and that.
Yeah.
And they tried to make it seem like it's a camera, but it's totally not. It's totally an iPhone. It's like, okay, they did have something that you could find something that kind of looks like
it would have resembled that, you know, but not used in that gesture. It's like first Casio fucking digital fucking calculator.
Yeah.
But why would you be holding it in front of your face up like a
hello?
You know what I mean? Like,
hello, what's the answer to 3.5?
For real, bro. The Streisand effect. Give me that one.
Oh,
is the phenomena where an attempt to censor, hide, or remove information backfires, drawing more public attention to it than it originally had. Ooh,
yeah, for
okay.
sure.
Okay, I see you.
That Andrew.
I see you. No,
Oh, you got
that's
some?
some lamentable grossos.
We see you. Thank you. We like that. So, yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you for jumping in with that one.
Yeah, what else we got? We'll take some more from
So
the
that's why we don't fuck with the Streisand effect, dog. Like we are organic, original, and not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. So at that point, like we'll say what the fuck we say, and I could care less what anybody else thinks about it. So I'll never have to take it back, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ain't got to hide or remove that shit, you know.
But we do agree that it's probably happening.
Hey, you're sorry.
Oh yeah, they fucking with us. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the 5 that are in here, man. Double tap your screen. Hop in like him. Let's get this algorithm bumping. You have stumbled upon the We on the Porch podcast, man. This is episode 18. We are a live broadcast podcast, the one and only on YouTube. We come to you weekly Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Unfortunately, you have caught us on the third to last episode of the We on the Porch podcast. Currently, for this year, season, or time period, whichever comes first. You know what I mean? Thank you for being here. We super appreciate you. We have 17 past episodes that are available for you to watch and catch up on in the meantime. And if you have something that you would like for us to touch on next week, go ahead and drop in. I do believe that we have the Louisiana Michael Myers going to come in next week and hop in for us for an interview. So if you know who that is because you used to being on these YouTubes, man, in these lives, then you know who the Louisiana Michael Myers is, bro. We tapped in with him today. He said he's down for the interview. We're going to get him on here, man. That's next week. And then episode 20 is the white episode. Please be there.
Oh, that should be
Oh,
fun.
yeah. I fuck with you. Bella Grossos. My bad, bro. I had to reread it. That's my dog right there.
What up, Bella Grossos?
Yeah, Bella Grossos. It's been a minute, man. We ain't seen you. I do remember you 100, though.
Are we getting onto the off topic?
Bo, what's up with my boy Bo, man? I
Bo!
love you. I seen you
Whoa.
kick. I seen your kick. Both were fire, dog.
Hope Ghost is doing great.
Yeah, Ghost got to be on the one time, you know. Keep him out there running.
We need Bo on the show.
We'll get Bo on. Bo coming on next week, too.
You on here, Bo, next week.
Bo, we got to get you on next week. And I really want you to come in on the white episode because
yes,
I do, because Bo got a lot of experience with being a white boy and dealing with hood activities and subsets and, you know, having to deal with the racial tensions of being a white boy in a neighborhood that isn't predominantly white. And we're going to go into that too, because we're going to touch on a lot of these hot topics on episode 20, man. So if you're in here tonight, please be back in 2 weeks and catch episode 20, and you got to catch it live. Because we're going to shut it down after.
Only time we're gonna do it, and members will get it at some point, but you're gonna have to catch it live if you really want to see what we're actually talking. We might throw a snippet here or there, but unless you're a member or or you catch it live, you're gonna see it. It's gonna be kind of controversial.
Yeah, no catfish. There's some information that you're going to want to know. It may change your opinion on me, but it may not.
It may not.
It's going to change your opinion on me.
Well, hopefully it doesn't.
It could be for the better.
Yeah,
but it's going to change an opinion.
Yeah, it'll definitely.
It's going to change
Hopefully
something.
we have some open-minded people in here that come and they want to learn some shit. 'Cause that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, they're going to learn. I'm going to bless them.
Yeah. And that's going to be a gate into whether or not we go further with that or what we do.
Listen, I'm just going to tell you. You want to be there.
Yeah.
We'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at don't miss it.
So,
Your favorite white boy is gonna be your extra
Finally, all
favorite
folks
white boy.
show up. I really hope we get a for the white episode. It's going to be the final episode.
It'll be all right though. It'll be all right though. I have high hopes. I have high hopes for the future of the We On the Porch podcast.
Oh, I do too. I think it would be a good thing for us. I like that we hopped in on this vertical access.
Yeah, this is the lit shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is where had we been doing this from
Yeah.
episode 1, we would have the traction that we deserve 18 weeks into this. Because we've been putting 18 weeks into this, folks. We put 18 weeks and moved a whole ass motherfucker like 1,000 miles from where he's from.
Yeah.
No, man.
So we catching a little traction on here. I'm seeing them come in and out a little more often. I'm fucking with it.
We have
Hopefully we'll get the fan base built in the next 2 episodes, running them like this. And that way there, if we end up dropping a second season because motherfuckers really want to get down, then the second season might do a little better than the first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to definitely make sure that, our fans are tapped in with us and know that they're actually viewing, what we're putting out. It'd be nice. Definitely make me want to talk a little bit more.
Yeah, no, folks, but episode 20 is definitely going to be an episode you're never going to forget, and you're not going to want to miss.
Yeah. So, Bo, next week we're gonna do. Hopefully, I would like to do interview, right, as well as topic, as well as off topic, and then the following week is the white episode. So I'm gonna need you in there, and I'm gonna tap in with you and let you know. I'm gonna give you the narrative and the breakdown before we even go down, so you know what's going down.
Yeah, it's nice to be prepared for that. So we started before we even had the podcast. When me and Dub did his interview, we started, and we were probably more prepared for that than anything. And we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I was in my car.
I can tell you this: I've known about the white episode since episode 1.
Yeah.
So if everything is led up to the white episode, then y'all want to be there.
8 tripled and crazy.
I get it. I'm sorry. Next week episode. No, it's not white people. It's called the white. I fucking love you, dog. Not next week. No. This is episode 18, so episode 20. So you got 2 weeks. We're just promoting it because it's going to be that important.
Yeah.
And it's going to be kind of about white people, but that's not the whole.
Yeah.
It's just called the white episode because the background of shit is all white.
If you notice, we've done every episode in color schemes, and they kind of match.
Except for this one.
Or does it? What was the topic?
No, I'm talking about the color scheme.
Oh, yeah, but does it not match?
Pepper and cottage cheese and
no Diddy.
with Doritos. Bro. Listen, you want some white stereotypes? Watch that Drewski video. That shit was great.
Dude, that was amazing. I wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't either. That was so raw, bro. How do you even do that? How do you even run that like that? Oh, okay.
Dude,
So we got one.
if you could do that, dude,
and that's what a lot of people say because a lot of people were running down blackface this year. They're doing a lot of stupid shit.
Well, I wasn't going to race.
No. But I'm saying a lot of people are doing stupid shit, and they had a bunch of people breaking it down, and it's like it goes into just the crybabiness of the whole world in general now. You like back in the day, you could just damn near say what you wanted to, bro, and people knew to stay away from certain areas if you didn't want to deal with those type of people. Like you definitely weren't going into uh, Ventura Beach in the middle of summer over where you seen 40 skinheads wearing fucking red suspenders and Doc Martens if you were a couple, black skater kids that wanted to hit the skate park. You just knew better than to go there, just like they knew better than to go down and try to buy, a pack of cigarettes from the corner store in Compton.
Oh yeah.
You knew where to go and where not to go. And nowadays they act like it's like, oh, that's segregation. No, it's not. Y'all could come up here if you want to, and we'll go down there if we want to. But we
Yeah.
know that's an opportunity for error to happen in
Right.
that situation. Whoop de whoop.
That's
So
kind
it's
of
like
still
that's the way that
policing.
those typical situations went back in the day. Nowadays, I'm happy to say most areas you go into, you see people getting along with everybody, bro, because people actually get along with each other. So the agenda and the propaganda that everybody's pushing on these platforms and the news and all this other shit, it's just that. It's propaganda and an agenda, dude. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen one fucking black person walking down the street that's been like mugging me and calling me cracker and talking shit. Just like you ain't seen one white person walking down the street looking at black people, mugging them and calling them the N word and talking shit. It don't happen.
Well, that's so
It
crazy.
only
Like,
happens
that's what
in volatile situations where they pin these people against each other from extreme separations. It's
and
not your general community that's going through this,
and
folks.
they're gonna push that on every like TV screen and everything they see. They push it like it's happening, but then you go into the real world, you're like, wait a minute, I don't see this actually
Yeah,
happening
that's the
anywhere.
metaverse, bro. That's where they could take you and switch you around. Like
Yeah.
there's this lady, she's recorded the news and she's like held newspapers and clippings and all this shit for 70 years so that she could like debunk fake news and like people
That's
talking shit about her.
dope.
And it's like, come on, bro, you got a time capsule. You know what I mean? So it's like when you can really just go backwards on the nostalgia thing, I had a job for a while where I was cleaning out dead people's houses, right? And the shit that I would go through and the things that I would find and see, it was like a rooter's favorite job. Mikey knows I was a rooter, bro. And I've been a rooter since I was 5 years old. And not because when people think of rooters, they think of tweakers and like dope fiends and drug addicts, right? I was raised around people that were like that, who were constantly doing shit like that. So it made it normal and fun to me. I didn't have to have drugs to want to grab a backpack full of random shit and run through it and see what was in there. Or go out to a shed that was full of, 20 years worth of shit shoved in there and tweak around and see what was in there type shit. Like I loved doing
I
that.
think that's our generation, but I love that
Yeah,
shit.
so it's like being in a job where I got to go into somebody's house who unfortunately wasn't here no more, but their family would pay us to go through and go through their shit and throw shit away and whoop de whoop. I got to find old newspaper clippings. I got to go through old fucking war magazines and just see and touch things that people would never get to see and touch. Like I was showing some of my memorabilia off last night. Some of it is World War II memorabilia and shit, and people will look at that and be like, "Oh, that's racist." And it's like, no, it's not. I'm a fucking collector, and that is war memorabilia, and that was taken off of somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like I relish in the fact that that shit was ripped off of somebody's body. Like I don't get shit to where I go online and I like order it and like no. If I get something, it was in somebody's house who was gangster enough to rip it off a
Yeah,
dead body in the middle of the war.
something that has real
Yeah,
feeling.
it's real value.
Yeah,
It was really somebody something,
for
like
sure.
So
That's
there's
where
just that
that is
too.
real value. That's what we perceive real value to be for sure. I know I
Yes,
do. Yeah.
yes, 100%. It's not this. It's not that $100 speaker that's gonna fucking
Yeah,
die in
this
2 years and
tiny
never
hunk
work
of
again.
plastic.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit. No, there ain't no value in
Some
that.
little plain yellow. I mean, magnets. They're not doing much.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we all go through money struggles, bro. We all. I mean, shit, I've been poor my whole life, bro. I don't think I've ever caught 40, 50 grand at one time, bro. So that's a blessing in itself, bro.
I am a money struggle.
You know what I mean?
Right on the floor.
It's alright, dude.
All right. Well,
Yeah, but that's okay, bro, because you can always come back from that. You know what I'm saying? You can't come back from being a piece of shit person with no values, though. You know what I mean? You
True.
can't come back from being somebody who's morally challenged. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you might be able to come. Jesus may be able to save you.
Oh yeah, you can. If
But
you put
aside
my,
from that, bro,
mm,
like you'll get your teeth fixed right now, bro. All that is money. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But fixing who you are as a human being, bro, I don't know. You need work.
there you go, baby.
Keep it 100 for 'em, gang.
Gang. All right, gang.
Hey, you remember Mac tonight though?
Mac the knife.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
just found out. I just found out that McDonald's got sued because the voice and the characteristics of Mac tonight were stolen from somebody. So
Yep.
the person's grandson, who the likeness was stolen from, sued McDonald's. So McDonald's stopped running the Mac Tonight character. But
So,
I have hella the Mac Tonight Twitch, bro. That's gnarly wild for the middle of the podcast, bro. Roads right now. Not even shut.
Mikey.
I miss.
I still got the milk carton and the French fry carton too, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with my McDonald's toys. Shit. Some of them are still built to last.
Yeah, well, you got the ones some arts out of it, so hopefully.
Yeah, but that's like when the last of the Mohicans. That's it.
Um,
My parents used
so
to
it's like, do we?
have McDonald's serving tray. Like they had an old McDonald's ashtray.
Yeah. So I loved it when they used to give out like the glass, like remember the Garfield and Odie fucking cups and shit?
Dude, those are
Yep.
awesome.
I had one, bro, and it's fucked up because the one I had just got broken probably 5 years ago, and I tried to get my wife to keep it so I could try to glue it back together because they got some of them glues now that you can't even really see with glass, right?
Yeah.
But the person who gave it to me just died. But I actually kind of put that person out of my life some years ago because of some shit that happened. And I mean, it is what it is. I hope the best for their family or whatever. But she did some shady shit. So I don't even show no love. But it'd be cool to have that motherfucking cup though.
Right.
That cup though, it'd be cool to have that cup though still.
Yeah, the memories of like with people that you don't talk
Yeah,
to
yeah,
anymore,
and I
but
mean it's like that should be
With
happening,
the
bro. Like
with
because everything's got that's when you're a certain type of person, bro. And I think this goes towards like
the
almost
Rugrat.
like your spirituality in a way, right? Like
yeah.
if you're a certain type of person, items, and this almost goes against spirituality at the same fucking time.
That we're so dualistic.
Yeah, but it's okay because items hold a certain spiritual value to you, even though they're not really supposed to, right? Because the Bible tells you not to like idolize an item, whatever. But when it comes to like people who passed away, you keep things of those people to remind you of those people, right? So even if you have a thing and you don't keep it because they died, when you see that thing that you have that either reminds you of that person or that person may have given you or that may have been that person's at one time, that drops that back. It brings that back.
Mhm.
So it's like there is that spiritual connection in that item.
Right.
Even though you're not idolizing or spiritually worshiping that
Well,
item.
yeah, you don't have to
There's
worship something. that has that
but there's
awesome
still
memory.
it's still got that nostalgic.
Yeah.
Exactly. You feel me? So it's like
That's definitely like what you're grasping what nostalgia really is.
yeah. That's where we're trying to span it out and
I
break
like
them
it.
in.
I
You
like
know,
it. Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's like,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, sneak peek. No.
get it. Oh.
I fuck with the format though. I keep looking
Me
over
too.
at
I
it
keep
like
looking.
that's
I keep
lit.
looking at it too. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it's lit. Oh, I've never seen the screen on your side of the screen. What your side looks like? Oh yeah, that's a crazy format.
Yeah.
Look at it right there.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying
It
to
looks
look at
camp
it.
on the swipe, bro.
Oh, that looks so good.
You know what I mean? Like if you running through the swipes,
going
bro,
through the people.
and you see that, you're like,
oh,
wait,
that's
hold
way
on.
doper.
Yeah, what is that about?
Look at that guy.
Who is this dude?
Where'd those teeth?
Yeah, where did those go? Hold those fucking balls. See, you can't break skin when it's tougher than nails. Shit, who you think you are? The fuck? You think you can come around here fucking with somebody because they got a fat neck or no teeth? Shit. What's wrong with you?
That's so funny.
Motherfucker, you want to see my waddle? It's under there somewhere.
We got it.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I just feel like when it comes to the whole dimensional change aspect of it, it must be raining a little bit out there because it's wet. When it comes to the dimensional aspect change of it, shit feels different, bro. Like life just feels different. And I mean, it could be just changes and woo woo, but it's not. Like the world looks different. Like I'll see a building I've seen my whole life and it just looks different to me now.
Oh, dude, totally. It looks like
it's been the same building forever. They didn't even paint the motherfucker.
I feel like there's like an electrical current with everything now.
Yeah, shit is just fucking not the same, bro. And it's like when I think of the world, I think of it as the Goonies movie. I know I be bringing that up all the time, but it's like that's really where like I lived.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite time period. You know?
Yeah, I think I still live there. I try to, but like when you're the only one there, it's like, fuck.
You ain't the only one there. We just can't see each other while we're there at the same time.
If we were all,
if we could all see each other at the same time while we were there,
this is kind of what we're doing.
Fuck.
Right, this is what we're doing. We're trying to get the people in here to do that.
Yeah, can y'all see us?
Can you see us?
Because we're trying to live in the real dimension where we came from.
Hello.
We're done with this dimension. Can you bring us back now? Beam me up, Scotty.
We're ready.
Yeah, we're done. Do we have to do this still?
No.
Come on, guys.
It's like, man, who knew Jesus was going to do that? Was going to be like, yeah, y'all could chill here, and they're going to change. And they're going to change everything on you.
Have fun.
Yeah, and you just got to deal with it, dog.
You either have fun or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's on you, but do it
the right way.
Yeah.
For real. You know? Rusty, this episode is about nostalgia. From then to now, dog. Like then to now.
Fucking Betty White still alive.
How did it change from then to now? You know? Like, was this really what it was supposed to be like?
Yeah, are we where they plan for us?
Is there a place in the world where when you walk in, they're still using everything from the 60s?
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you go there and walk in and they're like, hey, put on the boob tube and fucking go heat me up some toast, and it's in like a convectional toaster oven.
Old Mima's house. That's
yeah. And not even like it's like Mima's house, like Mima's,
not
Mima's,
even,
Mima.
we
You know what I
got
mean?
the
We're past all that.
We're wearing old.
So I went into this spot one time. It had one of those stoves. Y'all know what stoves I'm talking about. The whole stove is made out of cast iron, and it's got what is that called? Enamel coating across it. And it's like white.
I knew you were gonna doubt that.
Yeah.
That was the stove.
Yeah, why the fuck we don't use those no more? That motherfucker cooked some shit in 12 seconds. For real. Yep. Here's your steak. You know what I'm saying? It's ready. For real. Who got an organic corn cob? Huh? Uh-oh. I don't know what you're doing with that corn cob, dog. But
be careful.
Do not get caught running backwards naked through a cornfield.
Please don't.
I think old granddaddy taught us that one. Uh-oh. I hope they don't turn off my episode for the flycatcher.
They see the orange.
They seen the orange in the 4th of July video. They did. They seen the orange like a motherfucker in that one. Jeremiah, what's up with it? So this old 6-7 is demonic. We're not playing the 6-7 no more.
Yeah, no.
Whoa!
All of
Listen, it's called elasticize, not stretchy. Get it straight, Bo. You'll never get to Stifler's mom like that.
Dude, yeah, you love the milk. What's going on?
You'll never get to Stifler's mom like that.
Goes on his never-ending quest to
bro. You know,
yes, and he's always doing it on our podcast.
Yeah, on our podcast.
Every time it's like he knows my wife hates it, so he hops in and he's like, "Check it out, y'all. I do porn, and I'm on here naked right now, and I'm not talking the kind with the dreadlocks and the headbanging music. I'm talking the kind with the pee in front."
Go get descriptive. Where's JoJo?
She did a hop in, hop out, I think, because we are at 7 viewers, y'all. We got 7 motherfuckers in here watching us.
Oh, we got 7 mouthfuckers. 7 mouthfuckers.
7 mouthfuckers.
What's up, mouthfuckers? How you guys doing? You having a good night tonight?
You know, it'd be nice to see like 20.
Yeah,
we had a 22 drop in the very beginning, bro. But we on here, we getting it, and it's Saturday night, and we on the real feed this time. So, you know, we just keep them active and rolling with the punches, and we'll catch them, bro.
Yeah, I like it. The energy we're putting in also is helpful, I'm sure.
So, what's the one thing that you miss the most from your childhood, player?
What do I miss most from my childhood? God, that is really hard to say. I mean, I had
what
a
about
really,
y'all in the chat, man? Everybody in the chat, hit us with the one thing you miss the most from your childhood, bro.
Yeah, we'll definitely run that down. Let's see what.
And don't nobody say your daddy. We don't want to hear no milk stories.
Well, damn it.
you know, I miss going out and playing with kids in the project. I miss going out and playing in the field. I miss the rope swing, playing in the creek.
You don't get to take all of them.
I miss when your mom.
I said the one thing you miss the most.
I miss when we used to fucking dress up as Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
I got one of my favorites was making forts. I love making forts. Whether them be outside or
I
inside.
still get to do that with my children.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
I super. That is one of those things that, like, when you grow up and you really start hitting that nostalgic age where you're watching your kids do the things that you did, but in their own way. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're like, oh, come on. You start to kind of run a fort down. And the shit they got now, bro, isn't the same. So, like, back in the day, right, we used to go out and hit up Auntie's clothesline and catch us about 40 clothespins. And we'd always grab the dopest, strongest ones, and she'd get super fucking mad at us. But we would catch the clothespins, bruh, and you would try to walk through this lady house, and it was like from every lamp to every TV, and I'm talking 22 TVs, okay, to the fucking to the top of the fucking to the fan, to bro. We had a circus tent made out of fucking with like draperies that blocked areas off, and like
we had the trampoline. We did the same thing, but keep
Man,
blood. I'm telling you, like it was so dope to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. To bust the scale down and just really get
We
it,
used to try to do
bro.
it from the back of the
kids
fence to
like
the
an
other
artist.
side, where the
Right.
wall was, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we tried to use all the, like how you're back, you know, like from the
Yeah.
whole thing, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
yours
Porch
is really
was the
big.
shit.
Yours is like double time or triple even of what we were doing. But
Well, it was because we had the clothespins and shit. So we like had the things to like, nowadays it's like you don't have clothespins. What the fuck are you gonna do to hold it to? Like I be trying to make forts with my kids, and I'm like trying to get it to like stay behind shit. And I'm using like pillows to hold corners, and I'm thinking,
yeah.
how the fuck did we do this when I was a kid? It was so much easier.
Oh, dude, we love that. That was like the best part of it is figuring that out. I mean, you felt like you were doing something. You were, but like you felt like I don't know, proud. I don't know, fulfilled.
So I can remember there was this one time, right, when I was like maybe 6, and I had this like tent for my bed. It was like a bed tent, and it looked like a real like camping tent, like, but it had like you could unzip the side of it and come off your bed. It was dope. It wasn't like these little janky ones they make for kids nowadays. Because I bought my son one, but it wasn't that cool. And then I bought him another one that was a little cooler.
Like the chicks have that, but not that though. I know what you're talking.
Yeah, this thing was like an actual like tent.
Right,
it
right.
Was
no,
like,
it was like
you like built it with the poles and shit, and it just stuck right over the top of your bed. So
that's why I said the chicks have it, because that they have. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they have like whatever it's called, like a canopy type. Yes. This is like a real fucking tent.
Yeah, that's so.
And I took a knife in that motherfucker and I stabbed my bed like 400 times. And then I jumped out and I like sliced all
the numbers that 300 fans on.
All the fucking what are those called right now? Screens. All the screens on the window. All the screens on the windows and shit. I fucking knocked shit up, bro. I went haywire for a minute. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was Chucky.
Too much Surge.
Nah, that didn't come until a little later.
I know Surge was like 2000.
Surge was the shit.
Yeah, that shit was great.
So before Surge was Jolt Cola. And Jolt Cola was our shit, bro. You go down and get a black cherry Jolt, and you were fucking bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was fire.
Jolt, I forgot about Jolt. Oh,
remember 8-Ball?
Yeah.
The 8-Ball tall can iced teas that look like malt liquor. We used to drink that shit as little kids. We'd be like, "Can I get a paper bag?" Yeah, you roll a paper bag around that shit.
Where are they at?
I'm telling you, being a kid was hella fun, bro.
Boys were the shit.
Or the bubblegum cigarettes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Off the fucking ice cream truck.
Yes.
Yeah, we fuck with them things. I like the bubblegum cigars. And not the ones you would get from like a baby shower, like the ones that like had the brown wrapper paper on them, and you puff through them like they were lit, and then you peel the paper off later and eat the gum afterwards. There's a whole sugar gum.
Oh yeah, that gum is gnarly though.
I love that shit.
That gum is gnarly.
Oh,
bazooka. Hubba.
Yeah, that shit where you gotta like.
That's really good.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, no, Hubba Bubba and Double Bubble. Double Bubble. No, where did it change to Hubba Bubba? That's crazy. That's a new one. I just realized that Hubba Bubba took over Double Bubble.
Yeah.
Whoa. Fuck y'all. Excuse me.
See, we have organically hit 2 hours with ease on this topic, and it hasn't stayed the same topic the whole time. But
it's
yeah, we do with ease.
Okay.
Ice cream. We have Yeah, never
That's
mind.
why you don't let motherfuckers tell you what to do, bro. I don't let nobody tell me
You
what to
know what I
do.
miss
Fuck
about being
that.
young?
Unless I'm at work, and then they tell me what to do.
Hey, do
That's
that now.
I miss all the firsts in life, bro. Do you remember all of your guys' firsts?
Let's go first. Hold on.
First, we're going. Where are we going with that? Like
First, I
baseball.
don't know. I'm just gonna try to remember some first and see which
Okay.
ones I
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
The first video
So,
game you played.
don't
First
remember.
video. Yeah, that's hard.
Don't remember. It was so long ago. And
Duck
Grandma had
Hunt.
video games super early. I remember Duck Hunt being relevant,
Yeah, very
but I remember
relevant.
Pong and shit
Oh,
before that.
Contra. No, yeah, Contra.
It's
Even
like
before
yeah,
that,
you know what I mean.
that's not,
There's definitely other games,
the
bro.
ones we
Like,
had in the snack bar is
but
probably what I
I'm
did.
gonna tell you, no, I can remember the first time I said a cuss word.
Like the first beer you ever had. The first time you ever got
First
stoned.
beer I ever had was a Zima.
Old English.
A Zima. I fucked up a Zima when I was a kid.
Oh, you know what? Mine was like a Smirnoff or a Zima,
Yeah,
something like
Zima.
that.
Fucked up a Zima for sure. And
For
then
sure.
that was like me just grabbing it. Oh, first alcohol I ever fucking drank, bro. You just brought it back into my head. I was 6 years old and I fucking grabbed this thing. It was called, you remember them, Mikey? They were called clubs.
Yeah.
And they came in those little can. There was one, it was a Long Island iced tea can of club, and it was in my fridge. And my mom was sleeping. And I said, Mom, can I have the iced tea that's in the fridge? And she goes, go ahead. And I drank the club Long Island iced tea. And she came out from her nap, and I was drunk and laughing at cartoons on the fucking couch. And she didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me. And then, but my auntie had showed up before that and was sitting on the couch with me. And she was like, I think he's drunk. And she's like, how would he be drunk? And she's like, I think he drank that
He
Long
knew which
Island
one
over
it
there.
was.
And she's like, oh, fuck, that's the tea he was talking about?
What
What is what?
is that? Look at that.
I don't know. What is it? I don't even know what's happening.
Look at it. It's like a magnet. But it's
Man,
all happening on the screen.
No, I don't see no magnet.
Look at it.
I remember the first beer we had.
Look at it on the side right there.
We were
That
having
was my phone, but it's on in the square.
a bunch of people over.
No, that's the design.
The neighbors and shit.
Oh fuck! I was tripping right now, dude. I thought
We
it
call
was.
that tripping.
I see it now again. It's the face, dude.
Yes.
That's not good.
Super organic.
Ooh, that's bad. I really thought I was like, oh, dude, his phone's broken now, or mine.
That's
We're good.
really.
We're good. I'm just over here tripping. That's
Just
weird.
fucked up the whole phone
I
topic.
had to. I was like, no, this might be super important. Anyways, first.
So yeah, that was the first fucking time I drank alcohol. I can remember the first time I smoked weed was with the kid Dustin on the corner. And then I came to you and told you that I smoked weed with the kid Dustin on the corner. And then I really smoked weed for the first time.
Real weed. That shit.
Yeah, I really smoked weed for
I
the
had to
first
plug
time
for that
that day. And then I can remember the first fight I got into was at the junior high.
That's what I was asking.
Like real fight, like junior high. This kid smacked my glasses off my face and I busted his head off the water fucking fountain. That's my fucking go-to, dog. My go-to is to let somebody assault me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking do
I
something.
That anger.
Do something. And then when they do something, I sit.
Yeah.
And I stew.
You
And I fester. And I let them think it's cool.
Yeah.
And then they go in to get a drink from the water fountain to refresh their palate. And I fucking bang their head off the fucking water fountain.
Your head's gonna be killing.
You feel me? Like, hey. So go ahead, fuck around. I'll catch you.
I know you're gonna be resting that head and love it time.
Man, I remember the first drink I ever had. It was a Coors in a glass bottle, and it was from your dad.
Of course. Why would it be from anybody else?
Your dad gave me my first drink of beer. I
So I'm
remember.
sure that may have been the case for me as well. But I was with my mom more, and I think it was just a neglect of knowing what was in the fridge at the time I asked situation when that happened.
Right. It's more genuine.
But it's like they were always smoking weed and always had that shit around, but it was never like I was always like pushed away from that shit. It was never like glorified around me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it was
Yeah.
our generation or what, but I always had like a want to not be like that.
Yeah.
But even though I was surrounded by it, I didn't want to be like that.
Yeah, it's not a generation. It's a rare fewity of people. You just happen to be one of them.
Okay. Yeah,
there's not a generation of motherfuckers like us, bro.
Right.
Just remember.
Yeah, that's true. Or else we'd see more of the place.
Yeah, there's very few. Limited. You're probably looking at the only porch full of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, we're talking to each other. That makes sense. Here we are.
Yeah, bro. So listen, that's the thing. We all think that when we're your age, bro, and it's because of the lifestyle we live and the shit that we know that happens in that lifestyle. But you're a strong person, dog, and you gotta understand when you are as spiritually strong and as physically strong in your mindset as you are, even though you don't know that you are that physically and spiritually strong in your mindset, sometimes you got to be reminded, dog. And I'm here to remind you, you are that strong, homie.
Yeah,
so,
for sure, Bo.
Just remember, dog. You know what I mean?
Even if you haven't figured it out for yourself, we see it already. Like, you stand out from all the photos we see on there. It's crazy.
You'll stand out from us, homie.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so just know, you there, Bo. You got that shit, homie. You got that shit, you do. So don't lose it, player. You know what I'm saying?
You just keep being you.
Shit that we can't even fucking. You can't make that up, dude.
Yeah, I'm fit to hit this blunt. I am, and it ain't never gonna sound as cool as you when you say it.
Yeah, he always says, "There's no knots."
Yeah.
I am. It's always a freaking let's go. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. You just gotta understand that, like, life is different, bro. And if you got children, remind them. A lot of us like to remind our children in a negative context of what we had when we were children, as opposed to what they have as children. And you just got to remind your children where you came from and the advances that they have nowadays, and how quickly those advances can be used for negativity, bro. Because we had to deal with uh going to school and being bullied, bro. So listen, I was in the era. I had two homies kill themselves in high school, and it was over bitches and over bullying. And it was only over the bullying and the bitches that he had to deal with while he was at school.
Yeah.
We didn't have that when you get home catching 400 messages on your Instagram and all that shit. That shit didn't happen in our era.
Outside of school.
No. So it's like nowadays, bro, you go home and you got to read all that shit when you turn your phone on, and you got that shit doesn't leave the schoolyard anymore. It follows you everywhere, bro.
That shit's crazy.
So be diligent, homie. Watch your kids, bro. Just pay attention to what's going on in people's lives, dude.
For sure. Especially jumping on the internet now, you know, after like going through what we lived, and then seeing how gnarly it is. All the people have their whole brains on display.
I watch motherfuckers. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm glad that I've raised my son the way he is, and he's as strong as he is. Cause my son, he got thick skin, bro. I gave him that, you know, and I'm hoping to I'm hoping he's learning from that and taking more and understanding that life far succeeds anything that school brings you or anything that these people will say to you, bro. Because my son's so scared I'm gonna go down and fuck somebody up at the school. He won't even tell me when somebody fucking with him.
Yeah.
He won't. He won't tell me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta read him. I gotta read him. And when we came here, I've had to go. It feels good to see him out here playing with his homies because when I came here, he was the white boy in a neighborhood that ain't white.
Yeah.
And he came from being the white boy in a neighborhood that ain't white. But these people don't know that.
Right.
So they just see him as the white boy.
No, I get.
You know,
I get
so
it.
it's like he had to, you know, but he's that kid.
That's like
He's built different, just like his daddy's built different.
I come out here.
You know, so it's like he knows that I'll go run it in for him right now, and he don't want that, you know, because he a good kid.
That's what it goes back to just being that good, that solid. And that's the foundation, man.
Bo, it's all good, man. Listen, church. If the people in church are helping you, that's an amazing thing, homie. Keep running that. And as far as your mental health, dog, just reach out to people who care about you, bro, and can fill you with the positivity that you need to shine, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you shine, then the demons can't see through it. You know what I mean? What's up, dog? I know they out there doing their little lightsaber battle,
your upper lip, but
Can you find me Dean's
brush your teeth.
El Fono?
Huh?
What? You want this one?
She had some fruit
Oh,
that
I love you. I'm sorry. Is that how you feel? It's not what I meant by it.
she ate.
I was just trying to see the count. I was trying to check the
Feeling
count
that
because my back hurts.
love some more food. If she really likes it. Yeah. Herself.
The zoo is out. The zoo is out on a Saturday night, playing in the rain without a fright. You know what I'm talking about? They're trying to see the light. Huh? No more. It's just wet. Night. Go get Bubba's phone.
I don't know.
Go get Bubba's phone for daddy.
Find
Hey,
out.
dude, you were supposed to go get me soda. He was supposed to go get me soda. I was too. Send him to the get down. Guess what? Here, fool. You and here. You and homie run it. Here, don't lose my shit. We have to go get snacks? There's no snacks involved. All right, man. Keep it light though. Shit, I'm broke. Anyway, hey. Hey, 2 liter. Do not lose my shit. Okay. Mike and Ice.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye on little homie. Yeah, he's coming. All right, come here. Get him one. Keep it light. Oh, never mind. Don't get him one. He's got one. You're doing a horrible job of keeping them going while I'm family and out. Talk to the people. I don't care about Mikey. Talk to our people.
What's up, people?
Yeah. Tell them some stories.
No, I'm reaching out like that.
Tell them some stories.
No, come back. I got caught in that too. It's hard. I'd ask for Mikey. Where are you at, Mikey? I need someone to talk to you.
Mikey ran out. Talk to the people. What's up, people? Rusty, what's cracking?
See, I don't have
Trying to help my girl real fast. My bad.
Life do be throwing blessings for sure.
All right. Back to our topic.
Hey, Skeeter. Until they were. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Anything in the 90s.
No, what?
Had to do with
yeah, what about skateboards that changes?
Like liver.
Run done the changes in boards?
So the changes on skateboards are so they used to be big when they're in like the 70s, then they got small to the twin tails in the 90s, which I miss it completely being only twin tail. It's still twin tail, but now they're super fat again. They're going wide again. They're going bigger, which is cool, but it's really heavy. So if you're like your son's age, and you're only like 5'4", and you're trying to do tricks.
Yeah.
It's really heavy. It's really gnarly. So I don't actually understand how these little ones are learning. That's probably how they do better tricks, But the boards are they're built for gnarlier shit. To be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tricks have evolved to where I look and I'm like, I was sponsored, So I look and I see them doing shit, and I'm like, I could never do what because they'll do some of the tricks that I used to do, but they'll add like a third part of it. So the people that are actually doing shit in the physical world, are actually getting it. They're doing really dope shit, but there's a very, very small percentage, like even smaller than it used to be. But like it is still, it's still climbing. It's still getting better. But yeah, I could never do some of the shit some of these skaters do now. They do like 5. Like they take what Tony Hawk was doing and they actually implement it into the real world. It's like, fuck you. It's fuck you and also awesome. It's like I'm proud.
All in the same rundown.
Yeah.
So I watched that shit go from eras too, from like the 80s, 90s, Tony Hawk era, skating like gnarly shit in New York and hitting like fucking neighborhoods and drained pools and that kind of shit to the X Games coming in.
Right.
And like just seeing just the gnarliest vert ramps you've ever fucking seen and just watching like the craziest trick attempts and shit happening. And then now you're seeing people backyard building the gnarliest ramps and shit.
Right.
And now it's like, okay, we have to fucking get a skate park up in here because fools are in business complexes hitting stair rails and you know what I'm saying? So it evolved from just organic, just hitting whatever's there and busting off of a curb to fools putting metal spikes and plugs on anything that had an edge to it.
Right, too.
Remember that shit?
And then
you'd start hitting the business complex and like you can't even sit down no more because there's a fucking little metal nub every fucking
skate stop.
Yeah, bro.
They're literally to stop skating.
Yep.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. And then how you're talking about like skating like stairs and rails, whatever.
Yeah.
Now and then you make your like every pro skater has like a backyard skate park, right?
Yeah.
Now they implement stairs and rails that they would never have had ever before. They took what the street and shit, brought it into the skate park.
Yep, 100%.
Shit that they just wouldn't have known. And then there's two. Tony Hawk, we all know, right? He did the 900, but he was skating from like he's probably the biggest vert for vert, and then Rodney Mullen made the most. He made the kickflip, ollie, fucking every single flip trick you can ever think of, the primo, every single one.
They all came from him.
All of them, literally all of them, and every skater will attest to that, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's literally. I didn't even know that when I was, first skating. I would watch him on Tony Hawk 1 on the videos you would get, or maybe 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you unlock a challenge, and I would watch him because they put him in with the other pro skaters at the time. So I was like, oh, he's really good, But and I love the tricks he was doing, but I come to find out later in life, like, oh, that guy like made every trick that all of these guys are doing.
Yeah.
So it must have been so cool to fucking skate around him at all. I know that's off the subject, but
no, I mean for real, because like nowadays, that's untouchable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like back then, when it goes to the nostalgia period, back then, a B-list celebrity or a C-list celebrity was touchable. Right. Even when they started gaining enough notoriety to hit TV or become, worldly famous. They were still approachable and touchable, and you could still have a real conversation with people and walk up and catch an autograph on a board or catch an autograph on a helmet or even as probably into my early 20s, I would hit NASCAR and still be able to catch an autograph on a diecast car or some shit like that. Now you have to literally pay to get anywhere near anything that would have anything that would catch you any kind of fucking signature, meet, greet, any value. Before, you would be in a parking lot and these motherfuckers would roll through the parking lot and fucking catch their way to the backstage type shit, and you'd be able to get some autographs and whatever,
That's what I'm getting into. Is like, when do we change from that to like being famous for fame to where that is just all? It took out any of the talent and just like
took out the talent and took out the. So why do you want your shit to be known for the fans and the notoriety, but now people just want it for the fame or the money? It's not for the fans.
Right.
It's not to interact with people or relate with people.
It might be a little endorphin spike for like they like me, and then money.
Yeah, but it's not relatable. It's money now. It's not to relate with the people who are. It's not to make an art form.
Yeah, it's not displaying your art.
No, it's not to make an art form that people can relate to and enjoy. It's you're doing something for the fame and money.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? Like only, which is like what we hate. Like I've always
super crazy.
That. Yeah, it's nuts. It's something that we grew up and we didn't think that was cool. I know, like I watched my dad, and I mean he had a little bit of that, but still, even that was kind of like not what we were looking up to. We weren't trying to be the coolest person. We were just trying to be us, and whatever we did would be, what we did. And if that made your friends cool, if it didn't, cool. You're just having fun. We did it for fun.
When me and Dub were little, Dub, you remember when we threw that concert in my backyard?
Yeah. No, he went away for a minute.
Oh.
But what is it? I want to hear.
Oh man, back when me and Dub were young, right? I played the guitar since I was little.
Yeah.
Right. We built this little drum set stuff. Right. Like the straight up drum set, a whole bunch of stuff. Right. We made little flyers and told people about it.
That's so awesome.
Back in.
So you guys had a show going?
Some kids actually showed up too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's so fun. Yeah, I did a few backyard shows. Those are really fun. Dude. Those are like, especially when you're like, how old were you guys?
When I finished,
I wanted to get some yesterday or the day before, but
yeah, I did a few shows. I had a few different little bands when I was young. That was fun too. Like when you first learn guitar or drums or whatever may be your instrument. But I started off on guitar, and I probably had like 4 or 5 different bands. And they're so fun playing backyard shows, especially once I got into like high school and was a little better. Backyard shows got crazy but fun. And then there's like a phase where it just got a little too more about getting drunk, and that wasn't fun. But Mikey wanted to know about. Do you remember the shows that you guys, or a show you guys? What was it, Mikey?
Oh, all of a sudden, Mikey's back.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
you remember when you and I were little and we put that little concert on in my parents' backyard?
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. And the fact that kids actually showed up.
Bro, so I remember it was like all the hood rat bitches with the big titties that we left.
Yeah.
And then like a couple of the neighbors, they were all paying quarters and shit. And then we started playing. And Mikey was the only one with any talent. And everybody was just like, what the fuck? Boo! They're like, what the fuck is this? And Mikey was like, go hide the money. And I was like, for sure. And I stopped playing like we had like garbage cans and like buckets flipped over for drums.
Yeah.
I was a drummer for sure.
Trash
And I
cans.
stopped playing the drums and I ran and grabbed the can of money and hid that shit in the room. I jumped through the window. Yeah. Mango was happening. That's what I'm saying. That shit was lit, bro. You can't, like, kids won't. The most you'll catch a kid doing that we used to do back in the day type shit is gonna be a lemonade stand.
Barely. I don't think that's even very.
But you're gonna catch that still. I catch it out here all the time. Yeah,
I
sure.
haven't.
I catch it all the
I
time.
was doing the
Out there is more.
projects, man. We had Kool-Aid. We sell you some Kool-Aid.
For the beezy, you know, I'll catch them out there.
Right.
But you know, it's like
This is you're in Logan.
yeah, here's one time. Yeah, 100%. Like they're gonna be here. You know what I mean? But over where I, you know, the get down, they it was a relevant thing too. But I remember, bro, when we were kids, bro, and maybe it was just the thirst. Maybe we was hungry for money, bro. Maybe that's it.
We were.
Maybe we were balling when we were kids. So we, you know, we did the shit. But I remember climbing trees, okay, to cut down poisonous ass fucking what's it called?
I used to have
No, it's the time right now. What the fuck is it called? Mistletoe. Poisonous ass mistletoe. That shit poisonous, by the way.
Yeah.
Poisonous ass mistletoe to go sell that shit for Christmas time.
Yeah, that's dope.
Cause I was balling. That's what I'm saying. Like we was trying to catch bricks anywhere we could. Give us the money.
Dude, we always are trying to make money back then.
Yeah.
But like and incorporate it into the funnest way possible.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
We're very entrepreneur.
We're having fun and making money having fun. That was the funnest shit ever.
Back in the day, man, when we was kids, that kids had hustles.
Balling out, never stalling out. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It really turned into that's back to the instant gratification situation where it's just like everyone wants their shit now, so they don't want to go play like most of it. I'm not gonna talk for every kid in the world, you know, or every person, but it seems to me that they've lost that want or that hustle for sure. They're just like, give me what I want now.
Are you okay? Drink some here.
Let's stop playing the game.
Yeah, they don't work for nothing.
Yeah,
Stop.
Let's stop playing the game. They don't even want to play the game. They're so young and they just want to take away the game part.
Mm-hmm.
That's not,
I know. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't nobody want to work for shit.
Yep.
Oh man,
Hey,
we're
you good, Bo. We appreciate you always, bro. It's good.
Whoa, salute.
oh man.
Hey, did everybody see the description tonight? We gave 3 shout outs to our
Fans.
to our sporters.
Our sporters with spenders.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you in there tonight, you know who you are.
We did it for you.
We do it all for you.
All of it.
Well, we don't do all of it for these 3.
Yeah, that's true. Don't suck. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this one was that one. If y'all check the description, you'll know.
What else we got? Oh, we're hitting 2:30. We did good. We're doing good.
Yeah, we running it. We running it with our 3. JoJo back in the building. What's up with it, Joe?
Joe.
Hey, that's the one thing I don't like about our new setup is I can't see the comments.
Holla at your boy. You know what I mean?
I would like to be in there with that.
I don't know how to get the comments to you.
There's no way.
I'm to see
I'm
your
confused
shit
on why it's so much different.
because I picked it that way.
Oh,
I
you
picked
think,
the
like,
format
next
to
time-
be it's a new option.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to fuck this up.
Yeah, no,
it's
it's a new option. It says vertical
I mean, I guess I could just be
or
like
horizontal, and everybody always says you should be on the vertical feed.
I'm not. I'm
And
not
so
coming
I
into
was
your
able to
picture, right?
pick. No, I was able to pick up the vertical feed.
Okay, I could do this. Right, come over here for a
Yeah,
second.
just peep out the
Yeah,
comments section.
that helps me a lot.
But I mean, they don't give you an option on your screen to show
That
comments.
sucks.
No, look at
Oh,
it. It
like for
doesn't give it to
me,
you.
you're
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, like click that bubble where. No, go back.
What's
Yeah,
the comment?
comments.
Yeah, I know. Like, well, that's cool. Well, okay.
There you go.
Oh, so I could just go
You could
to
thumb
comment.
through them, yeah,
Yeah.
or slide that down and see it.
That's what I was gonna.
No, the blue bar. The blue bar. Yeah. No.
No, but where is it? Now I need to know how to get back. With
Hit
that.
recording.
Oh yeah, probably just X.
Or hit chat. No.
Whoa.
Go back to chat.
Yeah, I didn't think it was chat. I think it might be that X.
When you hit the X, it did some other
There we
shit.
go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, because you touched something different than the
Yeah,
X.
yeah.
That's
My
what
big
happened.
old fingers don't work.
Yeah, them sloppers.
You needed my slappers. I was slopping all over the phone. Mikey, you look tired, bud. You good?
Mikey, where'd you disappear to for 45 minutes, fucker?
Bro, I was dealing with my kid.
Ah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we'll take that. Ooh,
Oh,
now it's showing me comments.
father.
Now it's like, oh, we got a comment.
I'm a very hands-on father.
Jojo!
There you go. See? Mikey, do you see the comments?
No.
Okay, so down in the bottom of your screen is a little bubble that looks like a comment section.
It's very helpful.
Click
The bottom
it.
of my screen. I'm looking at the bottom of my screen. I don't see shit.
You have at the bottom.
3 dots.
Yeah, but it's right next to that
Nah,
bubble.
well, I didn't push that. I pushed
Okay.
the 3 dots.
So, but you can click comments from there. See?
Okay.
So, do you see a little cloud at the bottom of your screen?
No.
Yeah. It's a
Move your screen around down at the bottom where you could.
The mic,
Yeah, just
I
say
moved my.
that interrupter.
Shit.
Where the camera is in the mic, where you can mute yourself or turn your camera off.
You see, like. Okay, start conversation.
You know, go up next to that. It says
Comments.
comments.
Okay. Yo, there we go.
Nice.
And then you can click the X and it'll drop out. And then when a new one comes in, it'll tell you and you pop it back up.
Nice. Now we can see it. Now we can do some interaction with you guys.
See, folks, we getting this straight, right? Oh.
Hang on, Blue Living Chair.
He must have hit the wrong button trying to figure out how to get back.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the comments. I didn't see it.
Well, Mikey will be back in a minute, y'all.
Is that so, little man?
We'll get used to it.
I'm trying, y'all.
Oh, he came back.
Man.
But yeah. I'm liking this.
We trying to catch him, man. We only got 2 in here, but we got 7 likes, and that's pretty good.
I can't wait to see the end. How many are in and out.
Yeah. We could actually.
I know mine didn't push either. You know.
We could actually go like this.
Next
So I figured out. I was watching this kid stream, and you know how you were like, I wonder how they do that. The live subscriber count. That's dope. We should figure that out and do that.
Yeah.
So how they do it is you go onto your laptop and you go onto YouTube Studio on a laptop. And if you're on the laptop, it shows a live subscriber count. And they just zoom in to show it bigger.
I was wondering if they
zoom in to show it bigger in the screen, and then they just set it out there, and that's how they do it. So we could honestly throw it right there on the fucking table behind us and start busting the live subscriber count out. Yeah, I mean, I got my shit too. We just have to pull it out. I just don't fucking, you know what I mean?
Well, same, like mine as well. Just leave it up there.
So let's see. Right now we have caught. Oh, it only shows 12. And I know that ain't right because we had a 20 drop. But when we go to end it, it's not going to show like the normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, 95.
Oh, shit. Oh, nice.
95 views already.
Oh, yeah.
I just say something. Mag.
Yeah, right now we've had 95 views. Got 0 subscribers from it. Audience retention, average duration, has been um, peak 15. We had a 15 peak. It's pretty good. They stayed concurrently for a second.
I'm about to re-enter the
67 from the live feed. So I mean, it's
and
pushing.
mine was being shit. I know I
Yeah,
wasn't to anyone earlier.
we'll get them.
Bro, you and Mag have had me so fucking fucked up all week, bro. Ever since y'all started clowning me last weekend about my bald ass fucking glare on my head.
Oh
You all right,
no,
bro?
I'm backstage.
You see how I do? I'm donut patched.
Yeah, bro, but you can't even notice yours unless you go like this.
But I do that every 5 seconds.
You do. Don't give on.
Coda,
What's
what's up,
up,
mate?
mate?
Welcome
Welcome
in,
in,
dog.
dog. I don't think I said anything. If I did, I'm so sorry. I love you, Mikey.
Man,
Oh, because you're the fucking lumberjacks.
Houston. No, bro. It's about
Houston, we have a problem. Tomorrow's forecast 45% rain.
Oh yeah, Andrew told me earlier that it's supposed to rain here. I don't understand. That's about here.
45% rain because he looks up on us. He's trying to see what's up. He hollers at your
all
boy.
right. I'm
Well,
ready.
thank
I
you.
love the background. How are more people not in here just for the
I
background?
don't know. Me too, dude. What
There,
up,
Here,
Coda?
let's hit him with the blue.
that out.
Let's hit him with the blue.
Change it. What up?
Let's hit him with the blue. Mm.
I ain't never been to Houston. I got some homies in Texarkana.
I remember the first time I heard Texarkana, I was like,
Texarkana.
where is it? Oh, where'd he go?
He'll be back.
I was talking to that fucking head.
Fucking head. I was
I
talking to that fucking head.
was talking to that face. Where'd that face go?
Oh, that's pretty pimp, Coda. Yeah, you said you was traveling, bro. Be safe in your travels, man.
Oh yeah, totally.
We appreciate you over here, youngster.
That's cool. Indoor pool. Shit.
I went to a hotel that had an indoor outdoor that you could swim under the
Oh,
glass to get
that's.
to the
I
outside.
have been once to one like
It
that.
was in Tahoe. It was up at like the top peak of Tahoe, that
Yeah.
badass hotel up there where everybody skis from and shit.
Mhm.
And fucking the outside had snow around. It was lit, bro. It was so
Bro,
lit.
they used to have a Marriott like that with a
Yeah.
pool like
Yeah,
that.
I think I used to watch the commercials. And like, oh, those kids! I wanted to be like that for sure.
It was dope. So and then that, like let's go back to the nostalgia, bro. When you were a kid, so I can remember when I was a kid, Jeremy, right? Jeremy, my boy, I've been fucking with Jeremy since diapers, bro. So me and Jeremy growing up, we're gonna have a house together, and it was gonna be built on water, and it was gonna have a glass swimming pool in the living room with a bar that you could swim to and swim underneath and pop up at the couch and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like all this dope shit, bro.
Yeah.
That like,
And then
I
we get
mean, and then they
older.
get older and like, it's like what?
Well, it's also because of all the shit.
Why the fuck could we never like do? And I mean, I know it's just like kids' dreams, but like,
No,
there's
I
people out
really
there
want
that
to
have
do it.
it.
Yeah, I still want to do it, but it's like
So do
all
you
those.
remember the movie? It was the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the house in that with the swimming pool in the fucking house, and the dude was like swimming underneath the fucking bridge and shit, and they were trying to.
Yeah.
So
Indoor,
like,
like,
there's people that have that dope shit, which is why we were like inspired to have it. But
yeah, so like raise your kids. I feel like that
yeah,
was
to
like
never get
like,
there, it's like that sucks.
I want to get there. Still, I don't
Right.
care how old I am. Like fucking, might as well get it done at some point in
Yeah,
life.
McDouble, bro.
Like double, triple.
Yeah, Coda's
See, for
my
me, when
dog.
I was a kid, like, I like I want to. I always love going on adventures, like the movie Stand by Me or The Goonies. You
Yeah, the
know,
Goonies
I
was
was
good.
always exploring and you know doing. That was the kind of I always wanted to do that with my life. Like I wanted to be a treasure hunter.
Oh
Yeah.
man. that, or like a spy, but like with all the gadgets. That would have been so cool.
So, Dick Tracy was super relevant when I was a kid,
Yes.
and Inspector Gadget again
Yeah.
super relevant when I was a kid.
Same. The
So it's like
cartoon.
I for real was like I was totally. I mean, even now I watch true crime and shit, but it's like I was into that like RoboCop and like
Yes.
just the crazy shit that like they had kind of that shit was all futuristic to me because
Yeah. It wasn't. It was
I didn't
futuristic.
get the past, which
Mhm.
was Dick Tracy and Inspector Gadget. Those were kind of like supposedly set like in the past,
Right. And then I
as
get
to where like RoboCop is set in the future, but they
right.
were all on one timeline for me because I was a kid. And
Right.
it's a
No,
trip the way that shit works, dog.
I love. And it sucks how it's all mixed together now. Like for real, I trip out on how like the kids right now are getting every single TV show like at once. The ones that we didn't even discover till we were like 25, and they're getting it all now.
I'm laying, bro. I'm sitting here just trying to hold my eyeballs open.
Sorry, Mikey. Some crazy shit just happened.
Amazing.
All on this that is just we'll tell you later.
What the fuck?
A couple of those.
Holy shit, dog!
What?
That stage is gonna be fun tonight.
Oh, cash out.
Man, you don't want to clue me in?
We'll clue you in after the show. It's not for the whole show. What? What do you want?
Nate.
Right here. Oh, this guy. Okay, you can have this guy. Take it with you.
That's crazy.
All right, folks, we coming up on the last 15 minutes of the show, man. Anybody that's in here, holla at your boy. Y'all got some nostalgic shit you want to share with us? Y'all got some memories from your childhood that just won't never leave you? Holla at your boy with it. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I got my bike stolen, bro. So I'm at my boy's house, man, and we're on the corner. And you know when you're a kid and like your dad's like been to prison and like your mom's like beat bitches' asses in front of you, and you have like that whole complex where you're like, oh, I ain't nobody gonna fuck with none of my shit type shit, right? So I'm in dude's house up the block, and it's my boy, and we went to sleep and left our bikes inside the yard, but leaning against the fence. So we wake up in the morning, we're eating cereal and shit, and I go to stick like my bowl of cereal in the sink, and the sink has a window, and the window's looking straight out where the bikes were. And I just see this dude reach over the fence and grab my bike and pull it right over the fence and jump on it and start riding off, bro. And I ran out that house so quick and chased that motherfucker down the hill trying to get my bike, but he was way too fucking fast, dog. And that shit just like devastated me, bro. Like, fuck me up, homie. So I got my bike back and shit just because you know who Pops is and you know the get down. Like, my bike came back fairly quick. I think it was like 2-3 days. But still, just to have that happen, bro, like, was fucked up. And then I came home one day and my car was gone. And I'm like, fuck, man. Because I had that same complex. I'm like, ain't nobody coming into my yard to fuck with my shit. You know what I mean? I still got that same complex. I need to be cool. But anyways, fucking so Pops came and stole my car. I showed up from school and I'm like, where my car at? Like, I had 2 cars at the time. So I drove home in one car, but I was working on another car in the driveway. I had my beat and shit in there. So my car's gone. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So I called my pops. I'm like, hey, bro. He's like, bro. I'm like, my car got stolen. He's like, which one? I'm like, the one that was in the driveway. He's like, nah, for real? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'm around the corner. I'll be there in a minute. Instantly, I'm like, wait a minute. Why is this motherfucker around the corner? He had a couple homies around the corner, but still, like, so I got on my bike and I rode around the corner to his homie's house, and my car was in his homie's driveway, and I was like, oh, this motherfucker, man.
Oh
I
man.
mean, he's trying to teach me a lesson, but still. You know the hard lessons that motherfucker teaches.
Oh God, yes, yes.
Got your toy?
Lessons used to be so much harder.
Oh yeah, bro, picking your own switch. I ain't had to do that.
Oh.
My grandma had
I
the
didn't
slipper
have to
though.
do that
My
one.
grandma had these little house slippers. This little
Oh,
fucking
bro,
frail ass
Grandma
old lady.
was a samurai with that house slipper.
She was a little frail ass old lady. She had this little slipper, and this little slipper was paper thin, and it had this little flap on the top. And she'd walk on that paper thin slipper until it was about razor blade sharp at the bottom of that motherfucker. And then you fuck up, and that fucking slipper would come across the room at you and hit you as many times as a fucking woodchuck could chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And yo ass to be like stars swinging. Be like,
See,
what
I've
the
told folks
fuck?
about that. I think they think I'm
Grandma
lying when I
already
tell them
sitting
about
back in the
Grandma and her
chair like a
slipper.
ninja and shit.
Yeah.
Man,
For real. True
I'm
story.
telling you, Grandma was a straight samurai with that slipper.
Yeah, no cap. No cap. For real. She'd walk on that motherfucker just till it was thin enough to fuck you up. Nah, we didn't fuck with the Teletubbies, bro. That was the first indication that TV was gay.
That shit was crazy. I remember it freaked me out watching it the first time.
Yeah, I ain't fucks with
I
it.
didn't get
Yeah.
it. That shit freaked me out.
Nah, if you watch Teletubbies and Caillou, bruh,
Yeah,
you need to find a
I'm a
new
little too old for all that.
I was kind of thinking this
We don't
one
fuck
back.
with you.
Oh, I watch Teletubby now because my little girl likes Teletubbies. But
No, we do not. Listen, Mikey,
Yeah.
can I please allow you to listen to me for 1 minute? I'll let the Teletubby slide for the little girl because she's a little girl. But do not allow Caillou to be played in your house.
no, we don't fuck with Caillou, bro. We don't fuck with Caillou.
We do not raise a generation of bitches around here.
No, whiny ass.
Mikey! I can't stand Caillou, bro.
No, I can't stand Caillou's whiny little ass.
Teletubbies,
That's where we started
if
going
you a female,
Well,
Teletubbies ain't
I let the
horrible.
princess get away with shit, but like,
Yeah, but my
My little girl, she likes Teletubbies and Barney
just like
and Yo Gabba
hey,
Gabba.
you don't watch Coco Melon either, right?
What the fuck is that?
Thank you.
yes.
Okay.
Phew!
Yeah. Dodged the bullet there. Coco Melon got two daddies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I just
Coco
heard
Melon
that
got
shit
two
like that.
daddies and he runs around in a tutu. And every little kid is watching this.
Is his name Coco Melon?
I don't know,
Oh,
but
yeah. Is it a he?
there's a he, and he got two daddies. His best two
Whoa,
friends.
what kind of shit is that?
Huh?
What kind of shit is that?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, it's
So have
creepy,
you ever
dog.
seen that little watermelon with the face on it?
No,
It's like a squishy toy like kids be playing
No.
with.
I really didn't see it for a long time.
So that's what that is, bro. It's crazy.
I only know because of YouTube.
Yeah.
man, I'm
Coda, get some sleep, man. Enjoy your night, bro. Enjoy your vacation.
Alright, Coda.
I guess I should count my blessings and find myself fortunate at that matter.
Yeah, that your kids didn't find the weirdest shit to watch on TV.
Oh no, Nathan finds some weird ass, bro. Brain rot. What the fuck is this brain rot shit?
Brain rot?
Brain rot. Keep your kids away from this brain rot shit.
So brain rot is everything now.
Yeah, keep your kids away from this brain rot shit.
No, it's all brain rot.
I don't want to hear no more. Nathan, enough
All
with
right,
that.
Coda, have a good night,
You
bro.
know how I feel about that.
So the world, Mikey.
Oh, she's over there.
Mikey,
Yo,
there's a trigger word for parents. brain rot is a trigger word that was taught to these kids for parents because they want what the kids are saying to not make sense to the parents, and they're trying to associate all the words that we've associated with other things and make them different for our children while keeping them the same, but trying to confuse us in the meantime.
100%. This is totally happening.
So brain rot is literally just
It's a
how
psyop.
fast paced everything that children watch now is. So every single thing that they watch is so fast paced that they cannot focus for longer than 10 seconds on something. And that is brain rot. That is what's creating what is known as brain rot.
It's like onset ADHD.
Yes, yes, yes. It's literally creating ADHD for sure, 100%.
Yes.
It's like micro dosing strobe lights.
Oh gosh.
It's like microdosing strobe lights. So it's like instead of like catching the strobe effect and it fucking super glitching you out to the point of like a seizure at some points, it's instead of the flashing of the light, it's the moving of the picture. The frame.
Natalie, get off the
So
can.
we were just talking about this with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Mr. Roger knew how to talk to children. Mr. Roger knew how to tell children that it was okay to turn off the TV if something scary was on it. Mr. Rogers knew what our fragile minds were like as children. So
Mr. Rogers was the best.
would take up to 33 seconds before his frame would change to a new frame on his show, so that kids' minds had enough time to comprehend every image that was in that frame before it switched to a new frame.
Smart as fuck.
Fucking genius in the 80s, dog.
Mr. Rogers was the best thing for kids.
Bro.
Not Daniel Tiger, Mr. Rogers.
Probably.
Oh, 100%, bro.
Probably.
Mr. Rogers was getting it, dog. So it's like,
If you grew up with Mr. Rogers in your childhood, you were blessed.
Yeah, with the
sheep lady? I don't know.
She always had like a puppet on her hand. It was a sheep.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't remember that chick with the sheep? Fucking, she got curly hair. She had like a sheep on her hand. Dude,
you're talking about Lamb Chop.
Yes, Lamb Chop.
Lamb Chop, okay.
Yeah, who was the lady?
I'm not sure. We're almost at
I
100
love it.
viewers, y'all. Let's get
This is the
moving.
song that never ends. And it goes on and on, my friend. People start singing. And I can remember way back. Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Yes.
Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. You know?
Yep.
Right? Bro.
Crazy.
So even into I'm gonna bring up the most.
And if you're from the Bay Area, if you're from the Bay Area growing up, you remember glue. I need glue.
So listen, I'm gonna bring up the most controversial childhood character to ever exist. Can anybody else name him before I bring him up?
Well, no, because I'm thinking of two. Bert and Ernie.
Why? Turn it controversial though?
Yeah.
Close it. Why though?
I can think of a few that were pretty controversial.
Two men living together.
Yeah, but that's just any roommates that end up like out of school and
just how we look at Coco Melon.
I mean,
back then,
I guess I wouldn't.
I just remember my dad tripping on it.
Come on, Nat.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
You did.
What about you? You got it? You know who I'm about to bring up?
Oh, yeah.
No.
They taught our kids a lot. They taught me a lot.
I forgot.
Instilled decent values for as controversial as it became. No?
And I need go.
Barney.
I didn't know if you
See,
were gonna go there. Is that where Lamb Chop was on? What was Lamb
Barney
Chop
is
on?
like the last of like a dying era, dog. Because Barney went from like really sitting and like teaching kids and teaching to like clean up after yourself and be respectful to your parents. So it was like a Mr. Rogers, but an actual character in a way.
And then he was a dinosaur, so like, we
Yeah.
all like
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
So it was like, but then it kind of got super crazy towards the
It
end.
did.
And then like people died because of Barney.
Yes.
And then
A
like
lot of weird
yeah,
shit.
so that went super gnarly. But I mean I would say Barney was one of those things that like people find super nostalgic from their
Barney was
neighborhood,
super
from their
wholesome.
from
It
their
really was.
fucking childhood.
That's freaking drilled in your head.
Yeah, from their childhood. You know what I'm saying? And when it started getting into like people looking at that kind of shit as like gay, for a lack of a better word.
Weird.
That's what we called it back in the day. That's the term that would have been used. Bernie was hella gay, is what people would have said.
Yeah, but when you think about it for children, no, it was informational and it was comforting.
It
And
was
it was, you
wholesome.
know what
It
I
had
mean? So it's like
values.
to go from that and then get into this era where everybody was so fucking like homophobic that like everything was gay and everybody had to act like a man and everybody had to be, to now being like, oh, you can wear a dress and go piss in a girl's bathroom. It's like, wait a minute, why did we not just stay where we were like in the 70s and 80s and it was like free love and everybody was chilling and everybody was cool? You know what I'm saying? To like being like so fucking weirded out by like genuine like affection and comfort and care, that you see that as being a weirdo or being a homo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you think about it, and then you gotta drop. And I kind of, this is where I'm gonna touch on where it came from in the fear factor, because I know the answers to all the questions I ask. I just ask them for you, right? So where that switch came in is when schmetatilia, right? The weirdos come in and we start to game up on knowing what these people are doing to the innocent lives of our world, right? That puts us in the notion of, oh, well, is that, because Barney was like what was he, a mantra or what? That dude was a sex therapist, tell me. The dude that played Barney, like, had sex with women to get
He
their,
was a tantric practitioner.
to get their like, they were like something was wrong with them and they couldn't be like sexually like satisfied or gratifying in their relationship. So he would like, yeah. So but like, and then here he is like fucking shaping our nation's youth. So people, I don't think that's weird.
Right.
I don't like, look at me. I don't give a fuck or whatever. Just tell me what you think. But I don't think that it's weird that a guy in his regular life who goes and does sex therapy could also, have something to give educationally to children. Why can't you separate the two? Just because the dude's a fucking sex doctor doesn't mean he can't be smart enough to teach our kids something that has nothing to do with that. You can't separate shit, right? It's like just because I go to work all day and fucking, build shit doesn't mean I can't come home and, fucking do math with my kids. Like, you see what I'm saying? Why can't you separate that situation? Just like a bitch can't go strip on a pole all day and come home and do her kid's homework and not let her kid know nothing about that life. I know somebody.
Not nowadays.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could separate what you do as one profession from something you do as another profession.
And that's what great parents do.
But the
everybody in the kindergarten teacher's got an OS page now.
Life and what everybody else is doing. That motherfucker, my mouth has been gangster ever since I sold my first bag. What you talking about? I know how to bust down on a Dewey Decimal, homie. Shit. But anyways, like I was saying, man, you can separate shit. People ain't gotta be judged based on, one thing they do in their life and told that they can't be, good in some other aspect. You know what I'm saying? So
That's that duality thing again that we're talking about. But like, only if it's only good and okay if you can keep it all separated and none of it bleeds from one side to the other. If you can keep it into both different categories, then you can totally live that both sides of that life. Just like when it starts to spill in a second, especially if you choose a profession like that,
yeah,
you're gonna have the spotlight on you. So you better fucking keep them all the way separated, right? You chose that.
yeah. And I don't even think I don't even think anybody knew about it until afterwards, and he may not have even done that profession until afterwards. But people made some big whole spiel about how he was with a bunch of kids and now he's a sex doctor.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
See,
making the leak. There's some
though,
fucking,
here's the thing. He
Yeah,
did
but I'm saying
several
like that's
he
in
did
that
several
case. That's
seasons
what
of
I
Barney,
believe. The
and then he went
situation I
on to do
believe.
other
I don't
acting.
even think he was fucking doing that shit while he was the character.
Yeah,
You
I think he
know,
was the character, and then after the character was over, that's
the
when he
common
found himself doing the
misconception
profession,
is, but
and they
like,
linked
dude
the
did
two together
something
years
wrong.
down the road and created a whole ass deal.
Yeah, and I think that was like a scary.
But like, dude never did anything wrong. He went on to have other acting
Oh my god, I got a
roles.
protractor right now. What you talking about? I got a protractor and a contractor and a speed square.
And a rhombus. What's a rhombus? The triangle or something?
Don't even play with me. Don't make me break out the spiral graph for me.
Oh shit!
All right, man. Well, we just hit 3 hours. We love y'all. This is the third of the last 3 episodes. You got 2 more left.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. We're going to try to get Louisiana's own Louisiana Michael Myers on here for a fucking sneak and first time interview. He said himself he ain't never been on a podcast. He ready to fuck with us. So we will tap in through the week, let you know how that's going. Tune in next week, please. 6 p.m. Catch the episode, and then tune in on Saturday following for the white episode. And I don't mean white as in white people. I mean white as in white background. So come in, holla at your boy. You know how we doing it. It's El Blanco, the Danco. Holla at your boy.
Holla.
About this.